With the bell.
World's Worst Podcast, number 69. Sexiest episode. So sexy.
Fat number.
Oh, that crop got all weird. Hold on,
I was
sorry
gonna
about
say,
that. Chat,
wait
I'll
a
fix
minute.
that up.
I was about to say.
Nice.
There we go.
69.
Give me a second there. Yeah, 69.
Oh,
dude.
do we have a nice counter?
Oh.
Oh my
nice.
god, I forgot about the night. Okay, hold on. I'll try and rig something up here on the fly.
We're gonna
I
do
totally
this
forgot.
quick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're already
sorry,
like
friends.
unfortunately
There
several
we go.
behind.
I
think we're
fucked
at
it
like
up.
3.
We'll have to figure out the count some from here.
Okay, yeah. Somebody keep track of it mentally. I'll try to find something
I-
here.
Oh, just
I say we're at like 7,
Nice. That's pretty good.
8.
Damn it. Kind of dropped the
Keep
ball
me
now
on
a
my-
little bit. All right,
keep me on
stop.
my toes.
Stop. I'm gonna stop. Skyrim. I'm thinking of things that are like not nice.
I like Skyrim.
Martin, I'm very frozen on the stream.
Oh yeah, you are. Why am
are.
a thing, Jared? Why?
Because 69.
Jared, have
is
you tried
nice.
moving? Okay, that's kind of the other trick. If you would
Have
help,
you
like by
moved?
moving around on camera a little bit, I feel like it
Move?
might help with the motion. You know? How good of a gag would that have been if I like fixed it and then Jared just is literally like ice still, dude? They like for the rest of the podcast, he's like speaking like a ventriloquist, fucking what are those called? A ventriloquist?
Yeah,
Ventriloquist dummy, yeah.
Yeah, the dummies. Yeah, but is it just a ventriloquist then? I guess?
Just called a ventriloquist. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah, yeah.
stop.
Cool. Well, there we go. Look at me go. I'm
The
cultured.
A puppet master.
The puppet man, yes. The guy who sits on
Stop.
stage and works the puppet real cool. That is an act like
Or
it's,
girl.
it's
Or
like
girl.
yeah, that's fair. Could be girl, could be anybody. That's right. We're all about equal opportunity here at the World's Worst Podcast. If you want to stick your hand up a fucking wooden puppet's ass and make it talk, you
Here
can.
at the World's
have
Worst
whatever genitals
Podcast,
you'd
we
like.
like when women don't speak when they have puppets speak for them.
How's it going, Jared? See, if I had a puppet there, I'd make the puppet say
Huh?
that. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. How the fuck do they do that shit? That's the fucking. That is actually the tits when they're like sitting there with like their glass of water or whatever, and they're like, "How are you doing today, Charlie?" Like choke on the water trying to fucking make the puppet talk or whatever. It's like, but they actually do it.
Sing?
It's like
Or they
how?
like
I
fucking
just
straight up
go-
sing, and you're like, "How are you singing?"
Like this is ridiculous. Have you ever seen them? I went. I can't remember where it was. Somewhere, and there was a ventriloquist guy, and he was doing the puppet thing, and he could like throw his voice. Like it was fucking weird, dude. Like it would
it
sound, honest to
Goosebumps?
God, like he was like behind you at certain points and shit when he would talk. It
Some
was
people are really good at
weird.
it.
Very.
I knew a guy
strange.
that threw a fart once. It was
He
hilarious.
threw a fart. That's fucking way more impressive.
You know who he is.
Really?
Excellent.
Can we
It's
shout
Justin
him out?
Cruz. Justin
Oh,
Cruz.
Justin Cruz. Okay, nice. Yeah, I can
known
actually see
known,
that.
Okay,
known
nice.
farter when we were younger. Known farter.
God damn, it's another one.
One time we were it's so good. We were in grade 10, I think. It was either grade 9. I can't remember if it's before or after I started smoking weed. Either way, it was really fucking funny. We're sitting at our desks and it's very quiet. We're taking a test. And all of a sudden, like, because everybody's heads are down in the books, and all of a sudden you hear this fucking fart just. And it sounded like it came from across the room. I was right beside Justin. So everybody looked at this one girl. Like it was some popular girl, and she's just like, "I didn't do it," or something like
Sure.
that. And I look over, and Justin still has his head down, and he's like, he's just like, you can tell he's giggling, and I was like, "It was fucking you."
It was you, you sneaky farter. That's a really unique talent, man.
I can't remember if he got outed or not, but that was fucking hilarious, and
Such
I laughed
control.
for a long time.
Such control of your asshole. That's fucking impressive as hell, dude. How the hell
was
do you
really
do
funny.
that shit? I don't understand. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna learn. It's probably
I don't
like a
think he-
Rubik's cube. You know what I mean? Like
I don't
nobody's
think
real
he
fast with a
even
Rubik's
knew.
cube at the start, but you do
I
it
don't
enough and
think
you
he,
get better.
I think it's a talent that he has yet is not fully discovered. You know what I mean? It's like in the early stages when it's like
Have you talked to him
In the-
lately?
in-
Because that's like quite a long time ago.
I don't think he continued his farting.
Yeah, you think he like continued on his Jedi training and shit? Now he's like Luke in Return of the Jedi, just like fucking up a whole sand barge of people with farts.
I don't think he is. I'm sure he's doing whatever the fuck he likes to do.
Control
But-
your asshole, you must. Little
I'll
tiny
never
man.
forget that. It was one of the funniest stories that I can like remember from public school. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
that's so
stupid.
good. Controlling his
It's
asshole.
so stupid.
Oh, Mark's in
Or sorry,
chat.
high
He's like,
school.
holy shit, it's Captain Price. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I was going for either Captain Price or like James Hetfield from the Black Album. You know what I mean? So either way, yeah, I'll take it. Thanks,
just
Mike. Thanks.
Guys,
The
we need to
30th
take the burger
anniversary of the
town.
Black album just happened.
What's that?
The 30th anniversary of the Black album, like they just released that
Yeah.
like 30th anniversary edition.
That's fucking
like-
crazy. That's like nuts to think about.
A
That fucking
bunch of
album
people
30
did like covers of like songs and shit from it, and they released this like giant fucking book basically of it.
That's cool. Elton John did one, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, he did. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, it's like everybody's been
I
jumping
think
in.
Corey Taylor.
Oh, really? Corey Taylor? That's cool. I like that shit. That's
Yeah.
pretty fun. Corey Taylor's
Fucking
pretty good, man.
Trivium just played with they opened for them in like Hollywood. It's so funny. You can tell it's like an old man concert because like Trivium's like, what the fuck's happening? It's just
It's just a bunch of 40-year-olds and shit. It's like, oh, we're gonna need a little more energy there, guys. Like, yeah, well, we gotta work in the morning, so we're gonna keep it at a 6 here.
Nobody's there to see Trivium, sadly. But
I actually like Trivium. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
no, Trivium's sick. They're one of my
I like
favorites. But it's funny because like
I mean,
yeah, everybody when you're opening for Metallica, nobody gives a fuck about you because you're not Metallica.
Nobody's there to see you. It's like, yeah,
It's like Henry Rollins' bit when he talked about when he got to open for Ozzy for the first time when he was with like the Rollins band.
oh, right.
And he's like, we walk out on stage and all he hears, and he's like, oh wow, the crowd really likes us. He's like, then Ozzy comes out and it's just like, he's like, then you find
deafening.
out, he's like, then you find out that so who the fuck is these guys? I don't know, man. Want to go smoke a joint?
yeah, exactly. All right, we'll chill out for 5 minutes and see what's up. All right, it's all right, I guess. Let's go. Yeah, that like Henry Rollins band is like it's good music, but it's like, you know, if you're there to see Ozzy, that's not exactly like Ozzy Osbourne realm of music, you know.
No, they're just like, yeah.
That's funny. It's so weird with like, I don't know what is it called, like a concert promoter or something, like somebody who puts those shows together or whatever, you know what I mean, and like chooses the acts and stuff. It's like they've like,
Yeah, it's like sometimes you look at the thing and you're like, why did you book so many different fucking genres here?
like they have like no consideration towards like, you know, flow or like anything like that, or like anything working together. It's like it's such a disjointed mess of things. And then when you end up at the show, that's always what it is. You'll have like there's like a group of people there that's here to see band X, you know what I mean, and then you'll have like a group of people here for band Y. So it's like all the time it's just like this shifting crowd of assholes like pushing each other around and shit, trying to get out because they're like, I don't care about this band, I'm here to see fucking whoever. It's like, yeah, it's such a weird thing.
Those kind of shows suck. I like it when people do stick around for the entire show because
I always stick around because
Yeah,
like,
I do too.
these like fucking poor motherfuckers, literally like half these people are like dirt broke.
Yeah.
So
Well,
at least
there's
just stick around
big
to watch
difference
stuff.
between Metallica and like people that we like listen to as well.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
yeah, even at the music hall, like or Rum Runners, for instance. So many of the times these bands, I'm like,
Oh, there's some really good bands that go through there though. Like Rum Runners is a really good venue. I think it's underrated in as far as that goes. I like Rum Runners.
I've been there a couple of times. I liked it. I always had a good time at that place. It was nice. I definitely much prefer to go there than like the fucking Richmond or something. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean? You don't want to get stabbed?
nah, yeah, sometimes I want a little edge in my night. You know what I mean? Or a little hepatitis in my life.
How about a knife? A little knife in your night.
That's a fucking like that place is that bar from The Simpsons where Homer's like, I'm gonna try a new bar, and he like goes in and he's like, 1 beer, please, and they give him like a filthy glass. He's like, can I have a clean one? He's like, here you go, Your Majesty. It's like, yeah, that's the Richmond in a nutshell. You're like, can I have a cold beer, please? They're like, oh, you want a cold? Oh, sure, no problem. And they like
sorry.
fucking like snatch it back from you. You're like,
Let me
sorry.
get the
Like,
one from the
fuck.
bottom.
Yeah.
my mic is fucking dying on me. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I just had to give it a good smack because it just stopped picking up while I was in the middle of talking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I've had that thing for like fucking years before,
Yeah.
and I was
just gave
never
a
nice
good
to it.
smack and it was working.
That thing actually killed a monitor. So be careful around that thing. It's a fucking murderer. Yeah. I used to have my mic mounted above, right? Like a boom. So at the end of the night, but I had it mounted at just the exact right height. So I would be like, at the end of the night, I'd be like, good night, computer. And I'd push the mic away and fucking go to bed. And then one night, I guess the mic stand had fucking drooped in the middle of the evening or something like that. Just a little bit. So at the end of the night, when I was like, good night, computer world, and I fucking pushed it back, it smashed into the fucking monitor. And like Jared knows because it's in front of him. That mic is heavy. It is fucking heavy. If you hit that thing with if you hit something with that thing, it's gonna break. It's not gonna last. And
they have like the newer black ones that are like the minier version.
Yeah.
Thinking about picking up one of those.
That's a good idea. Yeah, honestly, I'd recommend going with what we've got for a setup. It's much better, and it's not that much more money.
Don't
for what you're
have
gonna
any
spend.
room or anywhere to plug in an interface. My holes are all filled, boys.
You need a USB port, my friend. That sounds like a good Christmas present.
I do have one.
Good Christmas present. Good.
I have two spots left on my USB hub.
That's enough
Doing
USB spots.
Doing Secret Santa.
Plug them up. You got to burn that bitch out. Just pump so much voltage through it until it turns into a fucking heater. Winter's coming, boys. You know, let's get these computers pumping.
Yeah, what I was saying when my fucking mic like died out on me is like Rum Runners. I'd be like, yeah, band 1 and band 5 are sick, but then like bands 2, 3, and 4, I'm like, these don't even belong on this bill. But okay, I guess.
It depends. It's there's like mixed genre shows everywhere, but like I'd rather see a mixed genre show than see the same band 6 times in a row, man.
No, I want the
That's
same
fair.
band to play the same set over and over and over again.
Sometimes you get that. You get a touring package. It's just like
That's what I want.
all relatively the same genre, and it's like you can like appreciate their like some of their music, but like a lot of it's all like they're touring for a reason. They're
Yeah.
similar sounding bands.
Brandon, do you remember the name of the band? I'm gonna put quotes because band that you guys played a show with at APK. It was 2 dudes and they're from out west, and it was like a drummer and a guitar player, and then they had like 90%
Is that the guy that
electronic sounds.
wore the like fucking leotard?
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna be like 80s like glam, and then he was not. He was like rapping, and there was really shitty electronic music in the back, and I was like,
I don't
what
know.
the fuck
I
is
forget.
this?
I think that was New Year's, was it not?
That's weird. Maybe.
It
Very
was so
strange.
bad. I was
That
like,
makes
what? I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, and they thought they were the shit because they were on tour for like 10 shows throughout Ontario. I'm like, good for you, but like, holy fuck, it was so bad.
That's
I wish I.
It's one thing to be on tour for someone else. It's another thing to make the tour yourself and think you're hot shit.
We booked 12 shows at 10
Yeah.
local bars.
Look at this! Look at this sweet pass I made.
I wonder if
for
that
all
was
the
one of
shows
your
I've
shows.
booked.
Look, it's
Do you still have your own?
laminated.
Do you still have your own Team Ruthless page up, Kieran?
I turned it into something else for like other shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't lose all the likes.
Okay, you just switched it over. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I was gonna say because I can't see it being Carl that booked that one.
It's now called Bright Horizon Bookings.
Rise at Horizons. Yeah. Because there's only a few people that
Sounds
really
much
book.
more inviting.
Yeah. Than Team Ruthless with like Knuckles as your logo or something.
Yeah,
That was
That
good
was a-
times.
yeah.
That was throwbacks
That was
to
back
good
in the
old
day.
days.
That was real back in the day. Do you remember that, Martin, at all? Team
What's that?
Ruthless?
Oh yeah,
The
that's
ti-
that was like the banner they used for all the promotions for like the heat
Yeah.
wave and all that stuff, right?
I know, but I mean like the real Team Ruthless. The,
Like where you
fucking-
guys had those fucking t-shirts and
stupid
shit.
shirts and shit?
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking stupid
That was
shit.
so fucked, yeah.
That was fun. That's about
Yeah.
the closest we ever got to
So
being like
fun.
college bro type dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's about the closest we ever came to that existence for sure.
I don't know what any of those people are doing currently or
Probably
have been
fucking
doing.
smashing
10 years.
pee and fucking making stacks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. that was a bad time.
Yeah.
That was a bad time in
Alright,
my
bruh.
history. It's not something I look back on with pride.
I'm gonna scroll through that page
No,
and
it's
see if
not.
I can find the event.
Thus the change. Thus the change.
Thus the change. Yes, I get it. That's hilarious. Oh, we kind of just jumped in. How was your guys' week? Though, you guys have a good week?
No.
Oh, that sucks. What?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Did you get
Yeah, I
robbed?
died.
Oh,
No,
that
I'm
sucks.
fine.
That's good that you
My
got
leg hurts a
revived,
bit.
though. Obviously.
I
I got revived. I got revived several times today.
Yeah, you were saying. Yeah, what were you? Yeah, tell Chad about that. It was kind of funny. You got smacked with a fucking. What happened there?
Well, it's not so much that I got smacked with anything, more so I ran into it.
Oh, right.
But it's not something that's super obvious either. Like, and I was used to playing there in like the summer, and I must not have used the same piece of cover once. And I slid into it, and as I was sliding into it, there was a sawed-off tree stump about yay round, and so I was like fucking flying and slid like I'm sliding into home plate, and just fucking, I put my fucking leg underneath my other and just smacked right on it. So it was like left shin and calf. It's
I found the
it
band.
goosebumps real well.
That's
It's a nice
horrible.
big
Today?
goosebump. Yeah, that was today. I'm a little sore.
Oh, sorry. I was.
Tell the nerdy part of the story. Fucking killed me in the story.
Oh, your mic's kind of.
Oh yeah, it is all fucky. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Jared. It's like half cutting you off there when you're trying to talk.
Yeah.
Stupid piece of shit. Well, I'll tell you, like I said, that thing's old as hell. I can't. No, it's like dead.
Dead.
Uh-oh.
So
Jared's
is
out.
it good
you're
now?
Yep, you're back. There you go.
When I unplugged it and plugged it back in, it was on mute. If it fucks up, I'll just switch to my laptop mic and just have to deal with that for the night.
Yeah.
And I'll look into getting a new one.
We're good for right now though, but yeah.
Anyway, I was just like, I just laid down for a little bit because I was just like, this really hurts.
This is literally awful.
And I was literally like in the middle of like playing the game, right? So fucking people are shooting over top of me. So I'm like, I don't want to stand up.
That's so brutal.
So I just laid face down for a little bit, like, and the guy behind me is like, "Are you all right, buddy?" And I was like, yeah, I'm all right. He's like, "All right, Roger, over and out," or something like that.
Yeah, he's good over and out.
I was like, he's right in, he's right into it. Yeah, that actually, you know what? That's exactly what he fucking said. He's like, he's good, copy. And I just stayed laying face down. I was like,
God damn it.
yeah, I had a little snicker to myself and kept walking.
Yeah, and then just get up and you're like, all right.
And then I got shot, and I had to go.
I got shot.
And I had to walk all the way back to spawn.
It was all for nothing. Oh, there's like epic slide into cover so you could like make this play,
It was
and then
all
you
for naught.
smash your leg
Stand
up.
Actually, yeah, and actually there was another. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, there was another point where, so unbeknownst to me, during my leg smashing incident and crawling up a little bit, I had lost my pistol. My holster like broke.
Oh,
and
just
my
like a
fucking
cop.
pistol dropped. And anyway, and I like made a bit. I had gotten myself back up to the front, and I actually got really close to like our objective that we're supposed to touch. And I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna fucking put my rifle down. And I was just like, I'm just gonna fucking go in with my pistol, and I like sitting like back, like leaned like this because I was trying to like sit tactically, like, and then I tried to look for my pistol. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I lost my fucking pistol. And I'm like in a giant fucking forest. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking find this thing ever again.
It's gone. It's fucking gone.
It's definitely gone. Yeah. So then I like
the fucking chipmunks have it now.
like,
They're
sitting there,
forming an
I was
army.
like, no. I was like raging, and I like kind of like sat up a little bit, and I fucking got shot right in the cheek.
Oh, hello.
And I was just like, but I have like facial shit on.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
It's just padding, so I just like it's like a slap in the face. So I don't think I was far away from who shot me. So it was
so
just like
funny.
bat, and I was like, fuck.
That didn't go all the way I was hoping.
Yeah, and I was like, I spent the rest of the game looking for my pistol. I was pissed off.
That's so annoying.
And
Did you
I
end up
was
finding
looking-
it though? Obviously, I'm assuming.
I did actually.
good.
Yeah, I ended up like finding the same spot that I ran into the stump.
Like
I was
retracing your steps.
that's how I knew it was a stump, because I went fucking back and I was like, oh, that's what I fucking ran into.
It was a
what
small
got me.
tree. I see.
And
now.
then underneath some leaves to the side, I moved a bit around and I found my gun. And I was like, wow. I was like, I can't believe I actually fucking found it.
That's good though. That would have fucking sucked if you.
Speaking of finding it, I found the event on your page, and I found that
shit.
band.
Oh god.
Oh no way! Which band? Is it? That's hilarious.
Yes.
They were called Eternal Prophecy.
Eternal.
Oh
Prophecy.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I remember
I'm gonna
that.
go ahead and straight
They
up
were
say
not. They
that
were
is-
not as advertised.
I'm just gonna go
No.
ahead and say straight up, that's a terrible band name. That's a horrible band. That's.
I'm
awful.
not gonna judge
That's
your
awful.
band name.
I'll judge it. Send your band
You're
names in. I'll
bumping
judge
toes.
the shit out of them. That's a terrible band name.
So this is what they look like, except when they played with like raspberries and shit at this show, the guitar player had long hair. But yeah, they would put like this glow in the dark makeup on, and it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they were something else.
Oh, it's like they're like more theatrics than anything else, and they pick names
Oh,
like
yeah.
Eternal Prophecy.
They had a ton of like smoke and shit, and they like smoked
I
out
could
like the whole
imagine this
APK
dude
thing.
looking like
They not?
fucking. I could imagine this dude looking like what's his name from The Crow. You know what I mean? Like coming out and being like,
A blonde version though. He was a
Just
blonde.
like, like holding himself in the smoke and shit. He's like, "That's right, you little subservient ants. I'm here now." You know, he's like, "Get the fuck out of here, you fucking loser."
And you're like, all right,
A
hopefully
1
at least-
out of
at
10.
least shreds. And
I
you're
have
like,
a
no.
particular person I'm thinking of that like fills that bill for some reason, and I'm just not gonna say who it is.
I was thinking of like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
just read the most amazing screenplay I've ever seen in my life. Oh, really? Who wrote it? Me. Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, the
I
show
did.
was
5
on
minutes
August
ago.
17th, 2015.
2015.
Man, that's a-
Man.
a while ago.
How many years ago is that?
Just 6.
6 years. That's a lot.
6 in like 3 months.
Years.
Yeah, a lot, man.
That's a lot of years, dude.
Many years.
I
Back
think
when I
that's about
had-
the last time I did book a show. I don't fucking.
Brandon,
I
you
can't
were like
remember.
fucking 19.
Probably.
Man, I could have grown
Jesus
like
Christ.
all my hair back then. That would fucking good times, dude. Good times.
Martin, I didn't even know
Wasted
you
a lot
back
of
then.
money.
No,
I barely knew Kieran.
I wasn't. I don't think I was real back then. I was just like an ethereal spirit that
Yeah,
went
you
from
didn't
party to
exist.
party and drank a bunch of beer and acted like an ass.
I was still an amoeba.
Just a wee little, just a test tube, Martin. You know what I mean? Just formulating into the horrible personality that you see gestated before you know. In the 6 years of whatever, what I don't even know what it's called when you're in the womb. It's got to have a name. All these things have names.
Isn't it called like
Pregnancy.
in vitro?
Well,
No.
yeah, but no, there's like a thing, you know. Like,
I guess the actual baby's perspective.
yeah,
of
like
it.
when you're you're
Or something.
gestating a baby or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're like, creating a baby. The
I'm
same way I
growing a
would
baby.
gestate,
Making baby.
making baby.
Baby.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want to ever make baby. I can't afford to make baby.
They were
dude.
they made a baby in the closet, and one of the babies looked at me.
I can't like
Isn't
imagine that idea.
isn't it called being utero? Like that's what like the whole in utero comes from.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe
It's
Nirvana
like
knew
before
something that I
birth.
didn't. I don't like
We're
to
just
believe
dumb.
that, but
We're just
whatever.
dumb guys, and we should probably know this,
Yeah,
but we don't.
that's probably true.
Like it literally means not born yet, unborn, awaited.
Awaited. Oh,
That's lame. I want. There's cooler terms.
That's cool.
Awaited's actually kind of cool.
I'm
yeah, I
in
guess.
utero, dude. That's sick.
I'm in utero.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready yet, but
Gotta get
I'm...
touch on the chat. So Mark said Price, Barry Leaf, Schreiber. Sorry, I'm missing.
Oh yeah, sorry
I
guys.
was missing out on all this.
Sounds like the skids from Letterkenny. Yeah, yeah, that's great.
Literally, literally, the kids from Letterkenny, if they're like, we're gonna try and be kind of metal too, but
The
no.
Simpsons can okay. Look, all right. If you're gonna keep bringing up things that we do in an instant and then I forget about and make me feel stupid, then I would prefer that you just don't bring them up at all. Honestly.
Chelsea, why don't you come on and be our new producer, and you can do
And
it.
you can fucking count. We'll just give you a hand camera, and you can just be like, for the entire podcast.
Have a tally sheet.
Oh yeah,
like
you just like
example.
exit in, yeah. Oh my god, that's actually a good. Okay, I'm gonna do that next week. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy one of those fucking what do you call those?
A whiteboard.
Yeah, like but with like an Encel. You know what I mean? Where it's like the fucking like the artist one, right? And
Yeah,
I'll get it
for
on,
like Bob
yeah.
Ross to paint
Yeah,
his shit
and
on.
then we'll fucking put it over here, and I'll
It's
put
an
its own
easel.
camera on it. Easel,
Oh, it's
yes,
called
an
an
easel.
easel, yeah.
Yes, thank you. And then I'll put a little easel here and get its own camera on it, and then yeah, that'll be our counter for whatever we need it to be for that episode. That'll be perfect. That's the
Okay.
most jank solution possible. Don't roll your eyes. You'll see.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ow,
I'm-
my legs.
I'm going on Amazon right now.
hurting.
I'm ordering a fucking whiteboard. You'll see. And an easel. Thank you for informing me of the name of that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it because I didn't know that
My
was
leg
called that.
fucking hurts.
That's spelled.
That's the $1 million question. How do you spell it? EASEL or LE? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's EASEL or LE.
It's
Yeah.
EL.
Yeah, it's like weasel, but
Oh.
easel.
Easel. That
That
makes sense.
shit's fucking expensive.
Yeah, it
Dude,
really
even a little
is.
How much is an easel?
They're like $80.
Yeah, like $70, $60 I'm seeing here. I could probably find a cheaper one,
Yeah.
but right off the bat, that's what they seem to
For,
be
like,
the going
wooden
rate.
ones.
Damn, easels be expensive, dog.
Easel. Amazon. How much? Found one for $29.
Oh, yes, exact. That's a way better idea. Chelsea in the chat there. Are you going to get a giant notepad where you can flip the page over the top like elementary school? You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, I'll have like that's a
yeah.
fucking good idea. That's a damn good idea. Okay, so
I think I have something similar.
you need to
in
find
my-
somebody can find
like in my
a
room.
Oh,
find
there's a
an Amazon
chalkboard
link.
one. One
Amazon link
one
to,
side's chalkboard and the other side
$99
is
easel, yeah.
dry erase board.
Okay,
That would be
chalkboards.
cool.
Chalkboards
You
are
could
kind of
draw
horrible.
goals.
I can't really stand
You
I can't stand for the
You could draw
chalkboard.
dicks on it.
Oh, I could draw dicks on anything, Kieran. That's not the problem here. I got a pen right now. I got a fucking marker right here, dude. I'll draw a dick on my forehead if I wanted to. It's right there.
Do
This
it.
one's
No.
like $9, and it's literally all you need.
Oh, $9 is in the budget of this show.
Supports 5 pounds.
That's right in line with our
Supports
budget.
5 pounds.
Okay. See now, Brent is thinking like a fucking producer here. All right, this is how you do this shit.
$9 prime delivery free. Get it by the
Oh, yeah?
14th.
Fuck yeah, send
Do
me
you
that
guys
link.
want to see what I found on Amazon
Oh, God.
right now
No.
that just popped up?
No, not really. No. Yeah, I do. I really do.
It's a red eyes black dragon Funko Pop. It's like you might be interested in this.
You're like, I am very interested in that actually.
I
It's
actually I
actually
heard
pretty
that
sick
Yu-Gi-Oh
looking.
prices, the cards of Yu-Gi-Oh prices are on the rise right now.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
It's like the second most popular like playing card.
I
game
might
again right
have
now.
cashed in
Here we
at the
go.
right time.
World's worst.
Some idiot had this one fucking card up for like $100,000, and I was like, I have like 5 of them.
I sent you that, remember?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, I was gonna say, and then I
there's a
messaged
different
the
one.
guy. Hold on, let's see if we'll find the message for
yeah,
him.
that was funny.
I'll read it out. That was hilarious.
It was for like
What
some
was it?
version, version of the Blue Eyes, like first edition.
It was a
And
dark.
it's like
Yeah, the one that I had was a dark
yours
magician.
is a dark magician,
and
yeah.
it was just like the normal, like holographic dark magician. And
no,
it wasn't.
even holographic.
Oh, it wasn't. I don't even remember. Hold on, yeah, I can
it
see if
was
I can
just like
find
a
it here.
fucking common. It was like a fucking common card. I was
Yeah,
like, I have fucking
right.
7 of these in my closet right now. I was like, I'll go cash in and
I was
never
gonna
work
say,
a day
you
in my
can
life
get
again.
I was like, a non-hollow dark magician might be rare because that would be an error. It sounds like to me.
No, it's not. There are packs.
Oh,
with
so
them
the
like
so
that.
the ad's gone, so I can't show you the picture of the card. But yeah, so he
I
had
know
the
it
dark
was a
magician
common.
up or whatever, right? And I sent him a message, and I'm like, "Is this real?" And
It's sold.
and then he's like, "Yes, it's available." And I'm like, "I didn't ask if it was available. I asked if it was real." And then he's like, "And yes, it is real, and it is in good condition with a sleeve on it, that like a plastic sleeve." You know what I mean?
the shitty plastic, not even a hard sleeve.
Yeah, and then I'm like, "Oh,
Top
awesome!"
loader.
And it comes with a sleeve. Sick. $1,000 is a little bit much though. Would you take $5 for it? Since it does come with a sleeve. And then he saw it and just never responded. that was
Some
the
poor
end of that.
autistic kid that found his old Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And he's like,
So,
"I'm gonna get
make money
rich."
on the internet.
Nah, I feel bad.
I was like, "No, you're not getting rich. You're not getting rich at all."
Don't feel bad.
That's
It's not your
I
fault
have
he's autistic.
I have so many fucking.
We gotta laugh
those
at
cards.
something.
You have a fucking
But yeah.
amassed a quite a little collection of cards. Yeah, for sure.
I have a good one.
When
Like, I have
I,
lots of hollows and shit.
When I came over,
I have
was
like
quite
2
surprised.
sets of hollow Exodia.
Yeah. When I came over, honestly, I was quite surprised. Like, I knew you had lots of cards because you've been collecting them, but it's like, you know, when you see people collecting them over a course of time, you don't get a good vision of, like, how many cards that actually is, right? And then you came
I got
over and you're
those
like, yeah,
in,
look
like,
at
a
this.
month.
And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the
I-
thing. God damn.
I bought all those like within a month period. I just bought like a bunch of collections.
That's hilarious. You're like,
people.
this
And I
one,
was like,
that one.
Yeah, I was like, I like this one. I'll buy it. And he's like, okay. And then we agreed on a price, and then I moved on.
And now we're good. I ordered that
Yeah.
$9 easel, too. So
Nice.
we're good to go, so that'll
Nice.
show up.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
dude.
Sweet. Yeah, good find. I appreciate
Get a
that. So
giant
there you go.
notepad with it.
We'll have that set up. Now I just gotta find I gotta
Yeah, wait,
set
I
up
guess-
another
yeah.
camera.
For
We
me.
have a giant notebook.
Oh yeah, we gotta find that too. Yeah, somebody has to find that, Chelsea, since you suggested it.
giant
See if you
notebook.
can find a giant oversized notebook. What is it? Who makes like what is that for? Like a person with fucking gigantism? Or is it like, oh dude, have you ever seen that guy? Like the world champion
do
arm
prop
wrestler?
stuff.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Yes.
I think I've seen stuff about it. Maybe not a specific one.
He's a fucking mutant. His hands are like remember how we always like, hey, Robbie Lunchbox, you know what I mean? Like, no, this dude is like sedan hands. It's fucking insane. I think he's got like what are they like gigantism or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Or like but it only seems to like
Elephantism of the penis.
oh, that'd be the best one to get. Fucking- that doesn't even seem like a disease.
What
as
the
much
fuck
as a
are
fucking
those
blessing,
giant
right?
things called that we had in school where you literally flipped a giant page over? What the
Chelsea
fuck is that
says
called?
Google
I don't know,
easel
I'm trying to-
paper pads.
Quartet easel pads.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Look at Chelsea coming in
So-
strong.
There's the one just looks like a fucking small one. I think it's like that's where it's gonna hit you in the player's bank. The quote, like the cheapest one I'm finding is like $45.
Ooh, that's a bit much on the podcast budget, but we could
Staples
probably make
has
Get a piece
them
of
for
paper and fucking
23.
sticky tack it up. Who gives a fuck?
I don't have paper or sticky tack. These are the issues.
Those are dollar store items. You can probably get those there.
That's probably.
Or
But
get
I like
those
the
there.
idea of having a human-sized notepad. That's fucking sick, dude.
That is kind of
You
funny.
get one for $18 at Staples.
$18? That's in the budget.
There you go.
That's in the budget.
That's way better than what I could find.
That's 100% in the budget. That means in the budget this week, wait, $28 plus $9. How many dollars is that?
24 by 36.
Oh, yeah, that's,
sheets.
yeah,
And
dude,
it's
yeah.
And it's 50 sheets.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
a flip chart.
There we go.
Thank fuck for Dunder Mifflin.
Fucking right. This is gonna go, yeah, this is gonna go well. I appreciate this
We're
idea.
moving up, boys. We're getting high tech.
We're getting
This
high,
fucking
boys.
this podcast is moving up,
I mean-
dude. We're going levels to this game that you don't even understand. This is
We're
insane.
getting high
You go, Martin,
tech.
I'll drop it in chat again for you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank
Go
you.
Check that out.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey said Bristol board from dollar store plus permanent marker, $3.50.
No. Yeah, I guess you're right though. God damn it.
No.
No, yeah, Brandon's right. This is the shit right here. I love
We
how
need
the
to have
image.
some class.
Oh
Kelsey.
god, the
We're not
image is
that
just
good.
like it doesn't even look like a real image. Hold on, chat.
I know, it's just fucking.
Yeah, because it's just like a white
It's
piece
just
of
white.
paper. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't even
It's
see
so
it.
Stupid.
Look at this, chat. Look how fucking
Yeah,
hard this is to
It's the
see.
product that we have.
You can't
Is
even
there
like see
reviews
it.
on this?
Like, this is our product. It's
Yeah,
like,
there
what?
are reviews. Yeah, let's see. There's like 9 of them. Good product, though. I think there are fewer sheets on the pad than there used to be. And the price has gone up substantially. This dude is like obsessive compulsive disorder. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 72. There's 72 sheets on this. Definitely 72. Definitely 72 pages.
Did you know there's a direct rise in the correlation of violence between young people and the amount of papers in my
And the amount of
easel?
paper you get in a 6x3 fucking easel stand? Can you rip the sheets off and post them on a wall? Do they have a sticky
Read
back?
it.
No, they do not have
Read
a
about
sticky
it.
back. You'll have to use tape or sticky tack. These are bad reviews. These aren't funny.
You
These
still
are
gotta get
legitimate
to,
reviews.
you still gotta get sticky tack anyway. You should have just listened to me.
God damn it. Not sold in store? You
Ow.
cunts. You fuckers. All right, well, whatever. I'm still getting
I
it.
like the one that was like,
That's not my postal
oh, where'd it
code. What
go?
the fuck is L4B?
It was exactly as I expected. Lightweight newsprint, the correct size.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the good one right there. That's fucking awesome. You're not above. It's the world's worst podcast, Jared. You're not above dollar store Bristol boards. Yeah, fair point. Fair point, Chelsea. You raise a fair point on this one. But authenticity is also important to us. Okay, when the need arises, we use high quality products like brand name glues instead of off brand glues because they're better glues. I've learned in the past. There's an amazing
Elmer.
disparagement between glues. It's incredible. I don't think that's a very
Fuck
good topic
Elmer.
to bring up, but holy shit, is there ever?
I'm gonna
a
say it
disparagement.
again. Fuck Almer.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Elmer glue. Ooh,
What's
glue's
the
where
glue
it's
you
at.
had? Ooh, ooh.
We're gonna get Oohoo as a fucking sponsor, dude. They're the best glue brand ever made. I don't even care if they don't fucking
just like that tape company before that we were gonna get to sponsor
the
us.
South Carolina 3. Yeah. Oh, dude, the Tape and Supply Corporation. They never fucking got back to us. Those cocksuckers.
I know.
We've tried.
What's wrong
We
with
really
them?
tried. And I still attest that if you do live in the North or South Carolina area and you do have paper and tape needs, you should consult them. They seem like a reputable company with their lack of
Still
image on
stand
their
by them.
Facebook page.
But you know,
I'm on the Oohoo site right now, seeing what products they have that we could potentially get from them.
Oh, any type of glue you desire, I would imagine. Any of them. White
So
glues,
much.
clear glues, dry glues, wet glues, any glues, all the glues, whatever glue you
They
want.
got glitter glues.
Glitter glues, paper glues, wood glue, glass glue, metal glue, anything, dude. You could glue 2 cinder blocks together with Oohoo. It's so strong. If you ever got that on your fucking fingers, dude, you need surgery.
Available at
fucked
all
up.
Walmarts.
Everywhere. Available at worldsworstpodcast.com/Oohoo.
Ooh.
promo code 5
real.
Use the promo code 5Amber for no percent off.
That's bringing it back.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's a throwback
that
right
was
there.
a real shout.
That's a
real
throwback.
there.
We gotta
For
get
the original listeners.
we gotta everybody's gotta smack that follow button around so we can get that stupid shit where we can have the goddamn emoticons. Because we got some good ones in the Discord, and we're not allowed to have them on Twitch yet.
Funny.
But yeah, we got some
God,
real
they're
tasty
really
ones.
funny. You have some treats if you can just
Yeah. So, oh yeah, or just click in the bottom underneath the video there and come join the Discord and come hang out and they're always
Then
in
you
there.
find
hang
'em.
out with. But also hit the follow button because it's important so we can get these stupid emojis because they're great. You guys need to be able to use them. I spent upwards of 4 to 5 minutes making each of them myself. All right, it was a lot of effort put into these things on my part. They're very, very complicated with having to crop
A
the
ton of
image,
editing.
resize the image, and oh my god, I have to take a break in the middle and go for some waffles. You know what I mean, to really sustain
A lot of
myself.
effort.
It's not a good time. Do you guys like pancakes better than waffles? Are you monsters?
I'm a pancake lover.
I'm a fuck them both French
I
toast.
like French toast.
Waffles are good though.
Oh,
Like, I'm
man.
not gonna say no to waffles.
Well, yeah, no, I
French
viscerally dislike pancakes. They are disgusting to me. They get too soggy. As soon
Yeah,
as
they
you
get
put the
soggy.
syrup on them, they
Yeah,
get
yeah,
like a
yeah,
sloppy,
yeah,
disgusting mess. It's awful.
If they're made
like it.
with the water, but if you get the milk and
Oh,
egg
yeah.
ones,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I've never like varietied my pancakes. Every pancake experience I've ever had has just been like a sloppy, disgusting, horrible mess
So-
trying to eat it, and I fucking hate it. So
and
gross.
I agree with you. There's definitely some
Excuse me.
that you get out there that are just disgusting, especially if it's been like sitting for a while somewhere before it's been served to you.
Sure, yeah,
It gets gross.
I can see
but-
that being a problem.
Really, like, I don't know. I'm really biased because my grandma used to make like incredible pancakes.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
really good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
alright.
So, and like she was just literally using like the Aunt Jemima box brand like milk and eggs. They were really fucking good for some reason.
did that shit right.
Yeah.
It's not even.
My dad
fucking-
also did it too.
It's not Aunt Jemima
So,
anymore though.
I'm really
is it?
biased.
Now
No,
it's
No, I saw it.
Isn't it like Stone
It's some
Mill?
river valley, yeah,
Oh,
some
that's
farm thing.
Oh yeah, that's fucking the syrup one.
Yeah.
What's this? What was the race of syrup bottle? What was that one? Was that fucking
Still Aunt Jemima.
Oh, was it? Because that's Old Mill or something like that. Old something.
Old Mill Road.
Oh, no,
I think.
yeah, no, it's like Old Mill fucking milling. God damn it! It's Old something
did-
milling company.
I did see it actually. I was thinking about buying some. I was like, I kind of want to get some, and I didn't buy any.
Have I had Old Man and Son pancakes yet? No, actually I haven't. But I was literally I was looking at them and they're fat.
Are
Kieran,
you thinking
you'd
of
like
Miss-
them, man.
Are you thinking of Miss Buttersworth? Is that the sauce?
Yes,
actually, like,
you're right. Yeah, Pearl
Because it's like the
Milling
woman.
Company.
Real milling.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, it just popped in.
But were
there.
you thinking of? Were you thinking of Miss Buttersworth? Is that the one you're thinking
Yeah,
of?
or maybe
I
I
actually
don't know.
prefer-
It's shaped like a woman.
No, I
honestly
definitely
prefer
not.
small
definitely not.
pancakes.
That one sucks.
Small pancakes are better because they don't go
Fucking
super
French
soggy.
toast after this.
Interesting. Yeah. Eh? Yeah, you
Brandon, I'm
should.
coming
If you're
over.
ever back in Stratford, you should try the pancakes at Old Man and Son in that diner downtown. They make that. It's like
Okay.
all from scratch and shit, but they make them on in like a skillet. You know what I mean? So they're like this thick. They're like, you know what I mean, like a fucking inch
Yeah.
thick and shit. Yeah, and it's like, you know what I mean, like fucking perfectly seared on the outside, so it's all brown and nice and like, yeah. But then in
Oh,
the
I
middle,
want
it's
some.
like super fluffy. So I was like, if you like pancakes,
Okay.
that's probably like the best pancakes you could get.
If it's fluffy in the middle, then you're
Toast.
good to go.
Yeah, because they do it like on a
I'm hungry.
super hot flat top or whatever, right? So it's like as soon as they pour the pancake batter on it, it just like cooks the outside like immediately, and then they just like flip it, let it cook for like a minute or two. You know what I mean? And then it's like, here you go, motherfucker, like enjoy. But yeah, you should definitely give them a try for sure.
I'm sure that would be good, actually.
Yeah, fucking Jared in the chat. I don't
On
wish
the
that. So I don't want you to be crispy in the inside. That's fucking terrifying.
Why is there flakes coming out?
Ah!
What the fuck?
Ah! What's going on here?
You need to use your syrup, Martin.
Yeah, you can stop using lubricant and just use syrup. Just
Ugh.
really salute everything. That's a fucking foul
Oh,
thought.
fuck.
I love maple
Yeah.
syrup, goddammit. Brendan's right. I'm gonna make some fucking French toast after this too. That's
French
a
toast
goddamn good
after,
idea.
man.
I don't have any cinnamon or nutmeg or egg, so I can't do
I
it.
have all of those things just sitting there waiting for me. I got like 6 eggs in the fridge. I got half a loaf of bread. And actually, you know what's
Also have vanilla
dude.
and maple extract.
it's the best too. My fucking bread has been sitting up there for like a week now, so it's not moldy yet, but it's stale. It's perfect for French toast. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Like, oh
Huh.
yeah, you know that's what you want. Yeah, seriously, because like this, the more stale,
Chelsea
like,
just
you
said
don't want it to
get
be like
Eggos.
get
Fuck
Eggos. Yeah, fucking Eggo, dude. Those things are awful. But yeah, with French toast, that's a pro tip for anybody out there that doesn't actually know that one off the top of their head. That actually makes a huge difference. If you use a like staler bread, it's so much better than using fresh bread for your fucking for your French toast, because the stale bread just has like this like sponge tendency to just eat the egg in a different way. You know what I mean? And when you cook it up, it cooks way better. It's a way better experience. You'll like it way better.
Okay.
But yeah,
Mark
100%.
says, Martin, you have a bunch of expired things in your fridge.
That's not true. I cleaned it out yesterday, Mark. It's actually like super good right now. I had to clean it out the other day. No, not yesterday.
Mustard.
I had mustard. Yeah, exactly. No, it was like a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, I guess I had to clean it out because like I opened my fridge and on the back wall of it was just a sheet of ice. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like, it was like this thick. It was fucking insane, dude. So I was like, oh my God, that's not good. Like, no wonder nothing's getting cold in here. So I like cleaned out all the stuff that was in it. And then, yeah, in that process, while I was trying to like excavate all of the stuff to get it the ice to chip it away and shit, I found like, I found a mass of expired things. Like I found a fucking KFC macaroni salad in there, dude. You know when the last time I had macaroni salad from KFC was? Because I don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a while. It's been a while. That's not a side I pick voluntarily. So it had to have been when I had somebody over or something.
It'd be even
like,
funnier if you said it was. It'd be even funnier if you're like, I found a KFC coleslaw, and it was the old green one that they haven't sold in. Dude, I was so pissed when KFC changed their coleslaw. I was like, "Fuck you guys!" I like that
cold flop.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fucking neon green shit. That was shit.
People used to like really dig that coleslaw, man. That was like a big thing with it too. They also like changed their fucking, my thing is their gravy. They changed their like gravy thing in like past years or whatever it seems like, and it's much runnier than it used to be. Because back in the day,
like globs.
Yes.
Just like plop.
Back in the day, it was the shit. It was like this thick, disgusting mass. You know what I mean? And when you'd like,
back in the day when
you dunk your shit in it, it would like come out in chunks almost, and you're like, yes, gravy in my mouth, bitch. And it was fucking great. But now it's like
chug the whole fucking thing of that.
Yeah, dude. And that, but yeah, now it's like this like sloppy, soupy, watery, fucking thin mess. You like dunk your fry in it, and it comes out with nothing on it. It's just disgusting, dude. It's like what
easy
the fuck?
for him to chug.
Can't even fucking. It feels like you're not even like having gravy at this point. You're just having like brown colored, salty water flavored shit. It's garbage. Fix it, KFC, because I love you. You're the best.
Is brown and water.
Is the best. KFC is my shit. I love it so much more than any other chicken place, except for not the actual fried chicken, because the actual chicken is disgusting. But if you get
Popeyes is really good.
Popeyes is fucking hit and miss. I have literally gotten Popeyes before, and I opened I got chicken fingers from, and I took a bite out of it, and in the middle it was still pink.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I was like, I'm not fucking with you ever again. Like, if you can't get this right, I'm not really solid. But then I went back and I had different things like the poutine that they have and shit like that. Really good. They're fucking
chicken tenders.
I got
That's what I got.
Browns last week.
They have really good shit. When it's cooked right, it's good, man.
Oh, I got some Mary Browns last week. That's shit.
That's good fried chicken.
I went on a Monday and they're like $3.99 Big Marys. So it's like,
I will have 15, please.
I had I bought a chicken poutine from there once, and they didn't put chicken in it, and I've never been back.
What the hell?
What is this? Mary Brown's or Popeyes?
Mary Brown's.
That's horrible. That's like literally there's like 3 items in this.
That's what I was like. I was like, no, okay.
I guess 4: fries, cheese, chicken, and gravy. Like, those are the only things you need to remember, and you fucked one of them up. Like, come on, man.
It was I had didn't check till I left.
Yeah,
and
that's
I got
annoying.
home and I was like, there's no chicken in this. And I was like, I paid for chicken.
That's like
God damn it.
The most annoying shit ever, when you like don't check your order when you have faith in them and you're like, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't order anything complicated. Then you drive all the fucking way home, man, and then you open it and you're like, really, dude? Like, fuck, man. Like, I trusted you, you son of a bitch, and you stabbed me in the heart.
For me, it's the cheese on stuff. Like, everywhere, even when you tell them to not put cheese on it, they always come with cheese on it.
Oh, is that like a thing? Like, do you normally like try to not get cheese on it?
I don't like the cheese from fast food restaurants. It's
I can totally respect that.
It's like Kraft singles. It's like fucking not even
cheese.
real cheese.
It's fucking plastic melted mess that's colored orange.
I don't want that on my food at all. So like,
I agree.
I'm always just like, can I please not have cheese. It's like, I'll get this order with no cheese, please.
And they're like, you like
And
very
they
insist.
always-
You're like, no
Like,
cheese.
would you like extra cheese,
Yeah,
sir?
I have to like almost like stop ordering and make sure like no cheese is specifically like the middle of the entire order, and then I'll get a drink. But
It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Yeah, shit like that has really got to be irritating.
first world problems.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's funny. You just said that. I went on like a weird fucking tangent at work the other day. Somebody said that too, and they were like, "Yeah, it's such first world problems." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I live in the first world, okay? So like, what do you want me to
That's
complain
fair.
about? You know what I mean? Like, everybody complains about things. Like, this is my life. Things bother me sometimes, and I
Yeah.
like to vent about them. It's not first world problems, all right? Like, what do you want me to complain about? Fucking malaria, war? Like, these aren't concerns in my life. The things that bother me is when my sandwich gets fucked
Non-relatable
up.
to you.
It doesn't fuck
Martin,
with
you
me.
said the
like-
key word.
I said what word?
The key word, malaria.
Oh no!
You're not allowed to
Oh,
say
no.
malaria.
Malaria.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm going to get a drink. Actually, I need to change my battery. Actually,
Uh,
Oh fuck! I saw
Oh,
this picture
no.
of like a
Oh, no.
tweet. And it's fucking it's like some guy named Adam Grant, and it's like it's in the chat. It's in our Discord, and I went through
Sounds weird.
while we were talking. I went through fucking Twitter and found that it was an actual thing. Somebody didn't just like Photoshop it. I'll wait for Martin to come back.
and then show us the
It's
prime suspect.
it's in our it's in our,
So
like,
I could
group.
sneak a peek if I wanted.
Yeah.
Do I sneak a peek or do I stay with the audience with this one?
Well, you have like 4 monitors in your room. What's your problem here?
I don't want to do anything.
I always have like my Discord on my one screen, then my like if I have to search anything on the right, plus Twitch on the right.
all right.
I barely turn them on. They're just there for show. I use them
My team.
sometimes.
I posted a thing in our chat for the week. It's like a like 2 tweets, and while we were chatting earlier, I went through Twitter and found out if it was like legitimate or not, and it's an actual response, which makes it even more better.
Oh, you want me to pull them up?
Yeah, so it's just like one picture. It's like by Adam Grant.
Oh
It
yeah.
has nothing
Okay.
to do with what we're talking about, but I saw it earlier and I thought we would all
Guy
find
sounds
this
like
pretty
he
funny.
sells real estate.
Yeah, he sounds like he sells real estate. He looks like he has some
Adam
kind of a
Grant.
disease that's winning.
Oh,
He doesn't look healthy. Transition.
Yeah,
There you go.
you know how you see this shit and you're like, oh, it's fake. Somebody just like photoshopped it, so it's not funny. No, I found it actually on Twitter afterwards. Yeah, he's like, Adam Grant, what's the worst career advice you've ever received? And then Monica Lewinsky, that Monica Lewinsky,
Yeah.
an internship at the White House will be amazing for your resume.
Oh my
is
god.
that actually her?
Yeah, she actually tweeted. I found the actual fucking tweet.
Amazing.
That's fucking incredible.
Good for
It
her.
will be amazing on your resume. Yeah, no, yeah. Fair play, Monica Lewinsky. Fair play.
I
Yeah.
was like, this is so good.
Mhm.
That's so good. Monica
I'll say.
Lewinsky got.
It'd be
got
funny if
Russia
it was like-
included.
It'd be like, yes, that Monica Lewinsky. No.
like that.
She's
one,
an
yeah.
anti-bullying activist. What do you know?
Thank God. There's too many.
Oh,
bullies
Good for
out there.
her.
There's too many of us out there, man. We need to be stopped.
She also says she's a giver of head.
I was gonna say of what? Of oral sex in the Oval Office. Boom. Ba-dun-dun.
MLG horn.
There we go. Oh, real stinging joke. Bringing it back to 1996 with that one there. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did
Yeah,
not,
you did.
I did not
LimeWire.
let her suck on the end of my penis until I came.
All I remember is fucking that was like every other song that you downloaded on LimeWire that wasn't the
Yeah,
actual song
literally.
that you wanted it to be. It was just that. It was like,
Oh my God.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, just fucking. You're like, oh, nice. I can't wait to listen to fucking Smash Mouth. This is gonna be
I can't
awesome.
wait to listen
This
to
isn't
Bill
fucking.
Clinton.
This isn't down with the sickness. What is this?
Let's start this beautiful MP3. You're like 30 seconds long. That's suspicious.
I wanted a drowning pool. I didn't want.
This
Bill
isn't
Clinton.
all that remains.
This isn't at all what I wanted.
Sexual relations with that woman.
It's so funny,
I just
dude.
thought
How,
that
like,
was the funniest shit, and I knew you guys would get a kick out of that.
That's so
That's
funny
funny.
how that has like predicated much of our. Well, I guess I would assume. I'm kind of being assumptuous here, but I'm assuming most of our generation our internet knowledge is like predicated off of shit like LimeWire and Kazaa. You know what I mean? Like, I know when I go to download something, I'm like, oh, an exe. That is an executable program that I will not be opening on my computer. You know what I mean? It's like the only reason that I
that's
ever
an
have that.
application. That's like a whole separate thing. That ain't running on anything else. That's its own program.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not that dumb. It's like, yeah, exactly. Little things like that. You know what I mean? Where
It's
you're like
getting opened in nothing else but its own malicious
I, however,
software.
You're like,
am that dumb.
Oh, no, but this is how you learn these things. You fuck up 10 or 12 of your parents' computers, and they lose their fucking minds.
You install a Trojan on your
I would have got fucking
PC.
beat, man.
Oh, did
My mom
I?
would've beat the
Did
shit
I
out of me.
ever, friend? It was no. I was just kidding. I'm being exaggeratory on that one. I didn't really ruin a lot of computers. I ruined a lot of hard drives that needed to be like formatted and shit like that. But the trick was like, my dad is kind of a moron, and he wasn't like smart enough to figure out that like I was the one doing it. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, this computer's it's fucked again. Fuck.
He
Formatted.
just thought.
You know what I mean?
He just thought
like,
he was the one. He just
It's
thought it was
fucked.
the porn he was watching.
Probably, yeah. I was gonna say that's probably what it was because he was a fucking weirdo. So he was probably doing some weird, sketchy shit on the internet that would like potentially had some impact on the computer. You know what I mean? And he's like, "Oh fuck, we'll just write it off. It's fine. It's no problem."
Yeah.
Just get rid of the hard drive. Get rid of the hard drive.
Just buy a new one. Just get a new one.
Wipe it.
Get a new one. You got a problem with that? I'll fucking smack you around. I don't want to get too graphic on that one, but he was a bad man. He's a bad man. But he had good computers, so you know you gotta take the wins with the losses sometimes, boys. It is what it is, you know. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's so funny. Like LimeWire and fucking Kazaa and all that bullshit like formulated so much of my like internet knowledge. I'm just like, nope, I know better than that. And it's like, yeah, thank you, piracy, I guess. In like a small way.
Thank you, piracy.
You're the best. You wouldn't download a car. Remember those? Those are the shit too. You wouldn't download
Yeah,
a
I would.
car. Yeah, don't tell me what I
Fuck you.
wouldn't do.
If I could, I totally
Okay.
would. Get the fuck out of here.
Now you can.
Fuck
yeah.
you.
I would download all those things for fucking
Now,
for free. Fuck
with-
out of here.
With like 3D printers and shit, it's like it's becoming more and more feasible now.
Technically.
Just gotta wait until the day when they can like somehow print metal. And then yeah, what the fuck, man? That'd be some shit right there, dude.
Want people be at work even more, but this is pretty much taking my job.
Taking my germ. There's a whole thing that I watched of like
Looks like
people
my
that,
cats are being stupid.
yeah, do you think there's like a whole thing that I watched the one time of people that like 3D print and go to competitions with their own guns that they've like designed and shit and like printed off and fucking built and
Like
shit.
shoot once, but it still shoots.
Yeah.
Like a fucking actual bullet.
Yeah, literally. That's what I was
printed.
gonna say. Was like
Like,
the
oh my
funniest
God.
thing. They'll like set up like these like like contests for them and shit like that. And each of these guys show up with these like these super fancy looking crazy guns, and they're like, boop, and they begin the test or whatever. Everybody's like, boom, one shot, the gun just falls apart, and he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm done. It's like, all right, well, that was a bad contest, but all right, it was cool to watch. And then the next guy comes up, he's like, this is the TDL Scorpion Stinger. I designed and invented it myself, printed it over 26 hours. It's very intricate, very many moving pieces, very, very complicated. All right, go ahead. Boop, boom, one shot, thing falls apart. That's the end of that. Like,
And
oh,
that's why
all right.
the AK is tried and true because it has very few moving parts.
Oh
and
my god,
doesn't
literally.
fall apart.
He's fine. You stuff inside of mud and still shoot the bullet. It's no problem. We have no issue with this. Oh
the gun
yeah.
is made of wood. It's made of wood.
Yeah, literally. It's fine. What lasts through anything? 3. We build gun from 3. You're like, all right, yeah, that's sound logic. That's very intelligent. Why don't we build like everything out of trees then, Russia? Just cars made completely out of wood and shit. The entire frame is just flexing like a motherfucker while you're trying to drive down the road. That's normal though, you know what I mean? It's supposed to have a little bit of give and take to it. Brendan, you were talking before the show about the Tarkov changes that are coming up and stuff like that, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, we should go through that again because that was actually pretty cool. I want to talk about that for sure. You want to like break some of those down again that you were talking about?
Let's see. Let me just pull something up so I can remember all of it, kind of.
All the things. There's so much. It's like one of those good patches that are showing up.
Yeah.
We need fucking graphic stingers. You know what I mean? So we'd be like, Tarkov talk.
Yeah.
Sports section.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just
Like
like
football's thrown at you.
it's just a dude in a Maple Leafs jersey shooting himself in the fucking head. And you're like, sports talk.
They've been better lately.
Oh yeah, they've been doing okay.
Yeah, they seem okay, but
Nice,
I don't know.
nice. Now you just fucked it though by mentioning it. You
That's
ruined
it.
it. That's the first rule of Leafs Club.
That's
You know,
that's how damaged Leaf fans are. The fact that I think that even mentioning how good they're doing will actually affect them in some way.
go Cubs, baby.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, maybe you could though. You guys, you can't definitively and scientifically prove that you don't have an impact on the game. Have you ever seen that episode of Always Sunny? Because you would get a fucking laugh out of that one, man. With the Super
Maybe.
Bowl, have you seen that? It's a newer one. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, it's like a
The
two-part
only
episode.
sports one that I've seen is the one with Mac at the Blackhawks game.
Oh, that's a good one too. But yeah, there's like a whole one with the Super Bowl.
Sorry, Flyers game.
Oh, the Flyers. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, there's a
My
whole
bad,
one with the
Flyers
Super
fans.
Bowl where like Charlie has all these superstitions, and they're like, they have no impact on the game, and they start losing, and then all of a sudden he starts doing his superstitions, and they're like, another touchdown, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh fuck, I gotta keep doing it, and it just like escalates. He gets his foot caught in a bear trap. He's like drinking his own pee at one point. Like, yeah, he had to drink paint at one point because he's like needed green, you know, because he always wore his like green suit because he's the Green Man. That's yeah. Anyways, watch the episode. It's fucking great. Yeah, did you find that Tarkov stuff, Brendan?
Yeah. I found
Nice. Go Cubs. Let's talk about that.
Go Cubs.
something else as well.
Cubs for life,
Anything
baby.
else that looked useful.
Let's do the podcast like this. It's just a mustache and a Cubs logo.
Yo, that's like most middle-aged men podcast.
That's pretty good right there. Yeah.
That's all you need.
This is
You
good.
should be you should be in a truck though.
This is better. Maybe I should like... There we go.
And you should be ranting about how everybody else is scared and that you're not.
Right there. That's good podcasting right there, dude. That hurts. That hurts so much. I'm not doing it
That
anymore.
can't be comfortable
I'm not
at
doing it
all.
anymore. Go Cubs.
All right. So I guess like what would I guess one of the main points would be like new map.
Yeah.
So that lighthouse map, which I'm not sure if there was like pictures or videos or something.
I don't know if they released any like media for it because I follow like most of their social stuff and I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I don't know if they've officially released. Oh, there's like a few screenshots
Oh, okay. If you can like link them, that'd be cool.
just in this.
Because yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see them post anything. There we
just
go.
Down to the bottom, just the gallery. You can just flip through those couple.
Oh,
Just kinda
okay, cool,
shows
perfect.
Couple different
Gallery.
sections.
All right, there we go. No fandom. I don't want your ad. Please go away. Oh my god, and there's some like weird sex ad over here. Photos show a bit too much. I'm gonna close that one up real quick before we start. There we go. All right, yeah, there we go. I got the screenshots up here.
Oh, it's just screenshots? It's not
Yeah,
video?
yeah, it's just shots. Yeah, no, there's no video yet.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they haven't actually like released any like media for it yet, really.
That's all right.
But dude, this looks oh my god, there's like a whole like industrial area. I guess you can see what I've got up for shots, right?
Yeah.
That looks fucking I don't know, what is that? Like a generator, like a dam or some
Yeah,
shit? I don't know.
I don't know.
Nuclear silo sort of warehouse.
Some weird shit. Yeah, so that's cool. It's like there's like an underground or like oh no, I guess that's in a building. I can see the windows. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Okay, so that's like above ground and shit. That's cool. So there's like
Could be the
that.
start to a bunker.
And then what do we got? Oh, look at this outside area. That looks sick.
That actually looks like very touristy.
Yeah, it does for sure. Yeah, like a little cabin and shit. Oh, there's like a UN truck over there and stuff. This is cool. That looks sick.
Mm. So yeah, along with the new map, which I guess will be coming out like in iterations. So I don't know if they'll either be like reworking some bits or they'll just be like adding to it as they go, but they're just gonna release what they'll have at that point, kind of like how I don't know, like all the other maps have got expansions and shit, right? So
Right.
I guess they'll add on to it. They'll just release it at whatever it is. I'm sure they have like a planned point up to which they'll, release, and then they'll have the rest wait.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they're doing that. So they're doing that, and I guess there's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna work. If it's gonna be new bosses, if it's gonna be the other bosses put in there. I don't know if it's gonna be for a specific amount of time. Well, they're just testing it out or whatever, or something like that. But there's supposed to be 4 bosses, I guess.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Some of the I guess like Jared
It's a
and
lot of
Kieran,
bosses.
and for anybody who like doesn't play Tarkov and stuff like that, the bosses are fucking insane. They're like such a level above the other like NPC characters in the game and shit
That's
like
what
that.
I've heard.
And they always have, well, every one of them so far has like, well, I guess not all of them because Tagilla doesn't, I don't think, but they usually have like a gang of guys with them too that are also like really fucking intense as well. And
The personal guard, you know.
exactly. And some of them have like special abilities and shit, like Sanitar on reserve can
Like
heal.
his dudes.
Yeah, and he has like all these like combat stims that he can use and shit like that. So he can be like, he has like mad strength and endurance. So like,
Annoying.
yeah, so even when you're like shooting him, you'll light him up with like a full clip and the guy's still just coming right at you. You know what I mean? Because he's all pumped full of adrenaline and shit. It's like, fuck.
Oh, it's coming right at us.
He's coming right at us. So it's like, yeah, but like that's just one boss, and like for you to like take down the boss is like you gotta like coordinate, and, like, you know what I mean, really work at it to like get him dead. But
They're coming right for us.
Ammo.
Send out their numbers, Ned.
Oh fuck!
That's
Old
like
South Park was
one.
the shit.
That's like one boss, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're gonna have 4 on the same map, dude. That's insane. And also, like, you should mention that too. They spawn at different rates. Like, it's not always consistent. You know what I mean? So it's not like every map has a boss on it. It's like, you know, 32% of the time there's a chance that Glukar will spawn or like whoever will spawn and blah blah blah. So yeah, so it's not always guaranteed. So it's really cool that way. So you'll like go in and you like, because you know where they spawn and shit, the areas, and you'll be like, oh, there's the gas station. Like, oh, okay, Rashala might be there. We better fucking go careful. You know what I mean? And then you get in there and they're like, oh, thank God, no Rashala, we're good. Like, we're okay, boys. We can move in. So yeah, and like I said, that's just one boss. So it's like, it's pretty easy to manage when there's only one boss and his gang of goons, because you're like, oh, you can only spawn in like 3 spots.
Spawning. You're like, no.
Yeah. It's like there's 4 dudes with potentially 4 gangs of guys. Like, oh my good lord, that's terrifying. So yeah, that's really interesting dynamic to like add to the game and shit like that. That's yeah. I just wanted to like explain that whole side of it for anybody who didn't know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. And then yeah, what else do they got coming, Brennan?
They're going to be testing and releasing the VoIP, so the in-game voice, which will be like a game changer.
That's
game
so
changer.
good.
That, like, regardless
So good.
of, like, that just makes the game so much better.
Yeah.
So much more enjoyable, you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
for people like you and me, like, that already just, like, makes a stressful, not funny game like Tarkov a lot less stressful and a lot more funny when we can just talk to random people in the game. Like,
we could actually
so
stream
good.
it then. You know what I mean? Because like our whole experience in Tarkov, as of most of the time, is literally like, all right, boys, let's go. We're gonna really try hard and we'll fucking do our thing. And like, all right, we're gonna get Brennan his locket and we're gonna like get me this and blah blah blah. And we got our whole game plan and we go in and fucking be all tactical and move silently and like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, just like Mark's like, I'm dead. I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you just look back and Mark's body's on the ground, just dead as fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then we just start moving, and then Brandon's like, I'm dead. I'm like, I didn't even hear any shots. What the I'm dead. I'm like, we're all dead. I'm like, what the fuck even happened? And it's like, yeah, head eyes. And you're like, oh, okay, so we just got
that sounds like a hacker. He's hacking.
That's a whole other thing with Tarkov. Sometimes there was a big, well, I don't even know if there still is because I kind of stopped playing it, but there was a big problem with hacking. I've heard it's been better too. But yeah,
dude, every game lately has been bad.
Yeah,
I've seen like so many stupid like these Cronus Zen things and shit.
Fuck off.
Fucking anti-recoil devices that you set so you don't have to do anything. It's just like, you're so fucking
oh, so like
shit.
every gun is like a fucking laser beam.
Yeah, you're just dog shit.
That's horse shit, dude. Yeah, go if you use shit like that, you're an asshole, man. But yeah, sorry, we got side road there. Go ahead, Brandon. What else? We got the VoIP coming, which like you said, that's gonna be a huge change.
We had VoIP coming, and then there is, let's see, what was it? So Unity, the new Unity engine, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, they're like updating it.
The DLSS, so they're like moving towards being like it's pretty much like a graphics overhaul. That
Right.
should be in it as well.
Nikita's been talking
Which
about
will
that
be-
for a long time too, which is like painfully ironic because like Tarkov is a very good looking game, and he's always been
Yeah.
like, game look like shit. We don't like how game look. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this game looks so good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the only thing is it's a cunt to run. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's real
kind of
hefty.
sharp.
I agree.
Sometimes I find the game can be very sharp. Like,
Yeah,
too
I'd agree.
sharp, you know what I mean? Things can be a little too jagged, but like
I always
it's got a good look to it, like to like the basis. Of
Yeah.
it. Like it's,
like the art direction and like the aesthetic of everything
Yeah,
is like really really good because
really
it's like
good.
it goes for like a like obviously it's going for that photorealistic look, but it's like photorealistic with like a post-apocalyptic twing kind of deal, right? So everything's
Yeah.
like dirty and fucked up and shit. So it's like, yeah, you don't need it to be like photorealistic whatever, you know what I mean, like textures of this and shit, because it is a little bit
Yeah.
fucked up and weird.
Yeah.
But but it's I just thought that was an interesting point because Nikita, like the CEO and like lead developer and shit like that, has always said that he hates the way the game looks. Like he doesn't like it apparently, and like they want it to look like really realistic. So I guess this is like the first steps towards that kind of shit. Bearing in mind how long development cycles and things in Tarkov fucking take. Like this update that's coming out, this is what, like 8 months in the making or something like that since the last major update, you know what I mean? Since like the factory expansion and shit like that. It's been a while, you know what I mean? So like they take a while to release like a big chunk of content in between in their games and shit like that. So it's nice to see stuff like this where it's like, he steps in the right direction for the future kind of thing when they're talking about graphics overhauls and blah blah blah.
Mm. And then so I guess there's going to be a bunch more like weapon malfunctions added, like small thing, but like
More
you think
animations.
of how much that would be to work on, right? There's over 100. I think there's over 100 guns in the game. Multiple animations and shit for each one, like
all the
you know what I
attachment
mean? Like
animations
different
and
types of animations for it, and like all the different malfunctions for them, whether it's like an obstruction in the barrel or whether it's like fucking whatever it is, you know what I mean? So they had to do all that, so that's like a pretty big thing. So they're adding that, and then they're changing like the frequency of like when it'll happen. Not like it'll happen like crazy or anything, but you just like yes, they're changing like the weapon malfunction system. I
tweaking
guess
it out a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
and then,
cool. That makes sense.
there'll be an armored train, I guess, an armored train extract from the new lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's one of the coolest ideas.
And they said actually, like after re-looking at it here, it's saying that there would be weapons to shoot from the train. So I don't know if they're actually like mounted weapons and shit.
Probably like on customs and shit where there's like those machine guns and stuff. Yeah, 100%. I bet you it's something like that.
It could be mounted weapons, so there could be more of like a fight getting out if it goes like say it maybe goes like back across the map, right? It doesn't just like exit out the side. If you get it on the edge of the map, it may go right back across, right? So
that's we were talking about that pre-show there or whatever, where like how on reserve, you know what I mean, how you just kind of jump on the train and you just wait, you don't really do anything. Gone. But in this one, it was like, how cool would it be if it's like you hear like a siren go off, you know what I mean, because the train's arriving or something like that. So then everybody, if you're close enough to the train, you could try and make your way onto the train. But if you're close enough to like the end of the map where the train goes through, you set up like a fucking ambush for it. Like that's so cool to me. That's so neat.
That'd be fun.
And then plus just being on, like, dude, that's such a neat gameplay idea, just being on the train, because you're like, normally when you get to extract, you're like, all right, we made it. You know what I mean? You can kind of relax a little bit.
No, you still gotta get out.
Yeah, you still got like another minute of this horrible stress, man. You're not done yet. This is probably the worst part because everybody knows where you are now.
Grabbing train, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like even worse. That's so cool to me. I love that idea. I love that on Reserve. That's one of my favorite things in the game is the armored train in Reserve and shit like that. Because I just love how it's like, oh, it's here, everyone. Let's all gather here. You know what I mean? It's like, that's so cool, dude. That's awesome. Leads to such cool gameplay shit.
So there'll be, I guess, a prestige system.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that too. That's insane.
But... Now I don't know if this is. I think this is now we're talking like more end game stuff, like,
right?
What they were just talking about for like end game, future of Tarkov, what they want.
Like their
So,
ideas for it and stuff like that.
Yeah, their ideas. So
Right.
like that prestige system won't be in this next update
No.
or anything like that. But
that
there's
does
just
make a
talks
lot of
that.
sense for like a long-term kind of
Um,
idea, right? Like, you know what I mean, for sustainability for those like hyper nerds that
Oh, exactly.
only play Tarkov.
I was gonna
like-
say, not that I can imagine I'd ever get there, but you know what I mean. For the people that do. Oh yeah, and the thing I forgot. I know we were talking before, and I was talking about the things that you would possibly keep, or the things we're thinking about keeping.
Right,
Kappa
right.
is one of them.
Oh,
You would
okay,
keep
interesting.
The Kappa.
Interesting. So you keep Kappa, okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, for
yeah.
those that don't know too, so like you have a storage container that like everybody calls your prison wallet, and it's got like there's different kinds of them and shit like that, right? And they have different like squares to them that you can hold different amounts of inventory in and blah blah blah. And like the more you level up or whatever addition you have like bigger containers that you can use to stuff up your butt so nobody can get it. So like anything you put in that prison wallet container can't be taken by other players when you die. You know what I mean?
Called your Kinder Egg.
Yeah, exactly. So anything you put inside the Kinder Egg is like completely safe from the other prisoners.
Safe, yeah.
Nothing can be taken from that
They can't
Kinder
get
Egg. So
That's your egg.
that's your
You
egg,
hold on.
exactly, dude. Exactly. So yeah, so you've got like your little prison wallet thing there that you can like shove all your safe things in, and yeah, like I said, you don't have to worry about them and stuff like that. So that's a really interesting aspect too. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That kind of changes the dynamic
Kappa
again.
container. And then they were like, there was talks of like what they would do, whether it be like maybe you'd get like a gold dog tag, or like maybe some sort of different unique melee weapon or something to like represent that prestige.
Right.
And then again, I think someone had brought up the possibility of like maybe skills or stuff, or like maybe they said they'd just like to see that instead, because like you work for all these skills and stuff, take forever to level up, and you'd
Right.
never even like max them out, even if you didn't prestige. Like I can't remember what, like how many like grenade throws it is to like if you were to
Yeah,
get
it's like
max out
tens of
strength,
thousands.
but
Yeah.
fucking doesn't even make sense.
No,
You
it's
literally couldn't.
outlandish.
It would take way too long that no one would ever do it. So
And I was just about to
keeping
bitch
that
about the
would be
Vanguard
good, so you
grind.
could like keep those skills that you've fucking worked, you know, hundreds of hours to
Accumulate.
level. So you have somewhat of you know what I mean, like somewhat
Right.
of an actual like reward as far as gameplay goes. in
Which
the
you
Prestige,
should.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Because, like, yeah, man, if you're fucking willing to sink that many goddamn hours into the game and, like, prestige that motherfucker, there's got to be something that you get out of it. Because, realistically, like, having, like, the gold dog tag, like, we were talking about that, too. I was like, that's super cool. Because if you, like, kill a dude and you, like, get to loot his dog tag and you pick it
Like,
up and it's, like, a gold
hey.
one, you're like, oh, my God, I just killed the fucking monster in the map.
killed
like,
a
this
mega
is insane. This is so cool. And, but that doesn't really give anything cool to Mega Nerd. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
but if Mega Nerd gets fucking gold dog tag and he gets to retain his stats, you know what I mean, and still
Yeah.
continue being Ultra Chad in the game and
And
shit
mind you,
like
there is
that.
also Kappa keeping that. So that's
Yeah, that's
kind of a
that's pretty fucking Giga Chad for sure,
pretty
dude.
big thing.
That's pretty fat because then you get to go back and still have that to do all your quests with. Like, ooh.
Oh, and I guess there's talks of like karma tasks.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
Like daily and weekly tasks that specifically affect karma.
Oh, and only karma. Interesting.
Yeah, so not just like these side quests that we have right now.
Right, because yeah, the ones we have right now just give you like random items and shit like that, from what I understand, right?
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
So one more, a couple of things in this. Solution def, you have to. We might get to see different variants of the Scar.
Oh yeah,
That's cool because
That
I
would be
fucking
cool
love
as
that.
shit.
That's one of my favorite guns.
Kieran's got the
I have a
airsoft
Scar.
variant of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking badass. That thing is cool as shit too. I got to play around with
Hard
that. That's a fun gun.
Heavy hitting gun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Don't fucking quote me on this. I don't
heavy.
have any experience, but I'm pretty sure that's a 7.62 rifle, isn't it? So it'll chamber the same round as an AK. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about that. Like I said, I could be mistaken.
What does it say?
It makes sense 'cause they
yes,
have
multiple.
kick.
He says yes, multiple variants, including the 308, the 5.6, the 5.56, and 5.56. That's all it says.
Oh, so that's all.
well, the
yeah,
other variant
Okay, I was wrong.
might-
5.56 is like NATO rounds, is it not?
Yeah, and 308 is 5.56. It's the same thing. 308 Blackout is 5.56 ammunition, but 5.56 is NATO. But that's the exact same caliber round. Yeah.
So there's a Scar L, and then the Scar H, which is the heavy one. That
I have a
chambers
Scar
a
H, I
7.6.
think.
I knew
That's a
it.
7.62.
I knew there was a variant. Okay, thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. That's yeah.
I feel like
for
I have a
sure.
Scar H. I should just open the bot, like bring the bot.
Yeah, it says
to-
well, the other variant may come in with the the .68 caliber.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
What are you doing?
That's fucking
baby
badass.
fucking cat?
So you'd have like,
However, it is not confirmed.
yeah, right. Because they have that thing in the game right now called the Mutant, which is like an AK, but it fires a 5.6 round. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Oh, either way, it's a really cool thing where it like looks like one but fires the other. You know what I mean? So it'd be cool to have the SCAR in there too that like looks like one but fires the other, but the other way around. That'd be awesome. Plus 7.62 is the shit. They just punch through motherfuckers like real hard.
Sound in inertia overhaul.
Oh, that's cool. I like the idea of the
for
inertia overhaul.
12.12.
No, mine's an FN scar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they all are. So there's like an FN Scar L, FN Scar H.
Yeah.
There's FN scar.
So it's
I don't know.
that's what Jared was just saying. There's an FNL and an FNH. The FN is just like what the SCAR is. Yeah. So there's probably some like weird visual differentiation that we could probably look up.
Yeah,
but
we'd have to
yeah,
look at it.
Exactly, it's too much.
Yeah, I looked down at the package and I was like, I don't want to.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, so this is cool. So lighthouse location, with at least 2 bosses. So when it comes to it's gonna have at least 2 bosses with an in-raid trader.
What?
So there's gonna be an in-raid trader, and I don't know what the bonuses, perks, or like differences are gonna be with that, but you can guarantee it's gonna be different than any of the traders that you can access outside of raid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so there'll be like an actual dude you can fucking
Like
trade
go to with items and sell shit and buy shit from like on. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's gonna be.
So you could unload all your shit before you die.
Literally, that's what I was just gonna say. Or like,
Maybe,
or you
yeah,
come in
kind
with
of like
shit
a safe
intentionally
spot or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Come in with
if
shit
he
that-
maybe that trader specifically like buys things at
Has
like
better
specific
prices.
things.
Buys
Exactly.
at a way higher price.
I bet you that's what it'll be like. You can buy things from him from mad cheap or something, and you can sell it for mad high to him. But it's like so risky to
so
do,
it's like,
right?
yeah, do you want 20K from therapist, or do you want to bring it in and get 35 from him if you can make
Right.
it out?
But it's like, yeah, but there's
You
the
know what I
huge
mean?
risk
Like-
of like getting fucking ganked and then somebody just
That's
stealing
cool.
it. It's like that is a sick idea, dude. That I love
And
that.
there might be, I feel like there'd have to be a way to like negate using it stuff from your like safe container though, because otherwise you could just bring something straight from.
yeah,
safe container.
yeah. At that point, you're right. You
I
can
think
just stuff
things
your
that have to
butthole
be
full
marked.
of shit.
Like,
yeah,
I think things that have to be marked.
it would have to be
They'd
like
somehow have
found.
to add a marker from that. It'd have to be.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
like
I don't
only
know.
found in raid things that you could sell to him or something. You know what I mean, or like some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Like something would have to be done for sure because you couldn't just like stuff your butthole full of stuff and just be like, "I'm rich." Haha. Like,
Yeah.
My Kinder egg is full.
yeah, like this guy buys IFACs for fucking 10 or like 15 grand a piece or whatever, and they only take up 1 slot. I'm gonna bring 9 IFACs in, like,
Yeah.
just get rich. Yeah,
There'd
so
be
yeah,
a way to.
I'm sure they'll figure that out though. That's all balance stuff. So that's
I'm
cool.
I'm
Just
still
like
looking at,
literally, if that item has entered your safe container within that raid.
All right, where it's like as soon as
Literally.
you stuff it in there, it's like you can't sell it to him at all anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The second it
Yeah,
has
once you
entered
you hoop your stuff, you
safe
can't get it back
container.
out for a
Yeah,
while. You gotta put it-
it's
exactly,
been
that makes
marked
sense.
for that game.
You can't just like poop the Kinder egg out and remove items and put new things in and then stuff it back up
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Once,
No.
once you hooped, you hooped.
It's in there. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, well, that's it. That's,
shit.
That's commitment.
That'd
Yeah.
be a weird mechanic for them to add, like no
Yeah.
rearranging things in Kappa in game.
Dude, that'd be fucking crazy. That'd
Like,
be
once you put
interesting
things
as
in there-
shit, wouldn't it?
And that
Pat,
makes you
you're
really
being
save
fucking
your
annoying.
Yeah, it
You'd
would just
probably
like
be saving it until like bad situations almost. You'd be like, leave it empty, and then if you feel something going awry, you'd be like, all right, put the most valuables in.
stuff it in, stuff it in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, that's so fun.
God
That
damn
would
it,
be
Kat.
cool. That'd be cool as shit. I would fuck with that.
Oh
I
my
would like that
God.
idea.
Stop.
But
Neat.
yeah, what else I got? Or is that it?
Like, what are you swatting at the air?
I think that's the. Oh wait.
I'm still
they were
looking
gonna
at that.
also do.
Oh,
Wait. Let's. Graphics.
Yeah, blues your tail,
overhaul,
dumbass.
That. I guess
Weird.
Scav Karma is just getting major changes in general.
Oh, just getting reworked a little bit.
So
Yeah.
that's good because it was kind of fucky before that you'd like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd lose karma if your like buddy got shot or something.
That
I
was
think they
so
reworked
annoying.
it after that, but
Yeah.
either way, there was obviously still some additional issues.
No,
that were
because
fixed.
we had a situation like that before where like I got killed
Yeah,
and
like
then
someone
Mark
would get
killed the
popped,
guy.
and then I'd
yeah.
kill him, and it's like, oh, you lost karma. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
because
like-
he killed my buddy.
Yeah,
like,
it's
he
like
was
he's
gonna
clearly
kill me
hostile.
too.
Like, you know what I
he
mean?
hasn't
Like,
shot me yet, but
yeah.
like,
Those karma
Yeah, and I
systems in
think they
games
did
like that are
change it.
so hard to implement, you know what I mean? Because of shit like that where it's so situationally based and like
Yeah,
How the
well,
fuck
because
you
like,
write
what if they
code
don't
for that?
hit you?
Like-
Like, what if they're aiming at you? They shoot and they just suck at shooting, and
Right.
you can't. Now, you can't shoot him back till he actually hits you.
Yeah,
and that one
exactly.
hit could be the one hit kill.
Right,
So
and
it's
then
like,
you just
how
die.
do you?
Yeah.
What's the workaround for that?
Yeah, that's a
You just
complicated
gotta-
problem.
Legitimate.
You just gotta be
workaround for
evil,
that.
man. You just gotta shoot him right away.
The problem, the fix to that is
That's-
VoIP. VoIP is the fix.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah, that's the fix to it. You know what I mean? Just being able to be like, oh, friendly.
That's very true.
Like, yeah, I'm just here to grab my fucking pocket watch, man. Like, you know exactly. And then everybody be like, all right, bro, I'm gonna keep my gun aimed at you, and if you fucking move around, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? But go ahead, get your quest item, and then fucking leave. And it's like, all right, yeah, no
Yeah.
worries, dude, no worries. Like, yeah, that would be cool as shit, man. That would make this game so much fucking better. Because, like, I feel like a lot of people would be cool with that kind of shit. A lot of people wouldn't because they just want a PvP, for sure.
Just idiots.
But,
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of people in the game that just want to, like, do their questing and shit like that. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, have the odd PvP interaction and blah, blah, blah. But,
There's that. There's. Then what else? I guess, yeah, again, more end game stuff, but there'd be plans to do 2 servers.
Yes.
One that would never wipe, and
That's
one that would have, like, this is after everything's done, so not wiping for, like, updates and stuff, but to keep it so it has, you know what I mean? So people can keep redoing
Right.
like redoing it and having a fresh wipe of it. It'd be like, you know, they'd decide on an amount of time, like every 3 months, every 2 months they would wipe. So
Right,
there'll be
right.
a permanent server, and there'll be a server that does continuous wipes. So that's pretty cool.
That's a really cool idea, too. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's cool. What were you
yeah,
saying,
there'll be a
Jared?
bunch
You
of new
were
weapons.
You were trying to talk about. I think you were talking about the scar there. I was curious.
Oh, I was like reading like about the company that makes it, like FN. They like started off making like cars and shit before they switched over to making weapons.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they're just like, wow, this is not profitable. We're gonna make some guns.
Yeah. So, their current name is like FN Herstel because it's from
Herstel, yeah.
Belgium.
Yeah.
And
What it says on the box.
like
That makes
like
sense.
Fabrique Nationale Herstel, and yeah, they made like fucking cars and shit back in the day.
That's
like,
crazy.
fucking-
Model
like-
T looking things.
Like search up like the
That's
FN
pretty cool.
Cabriolet, and it's like a fucking mobster looking car. and shit.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yo, these are tight.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah, those are neat.
I wonder how much this. I want to know.
What's
how
it called?
much
Sorry.
A cabriolet. The cabriolet is just like a type of car, but they made one.
Cabriolet is a convertible.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a bunch of like
fancy name
BMWs
for
now.
it.
Specifically put FN though,
Yeah.
because multiple
Or
companies.
the FN
Yeah.
Spider.
Oh,
Yeah, the
dude.
FN Spider. Yeah.
Look at these things, Chad. These are cool, man. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
no,
old like
FN
Model
Spider
T
brings
looking
up
things,
Spider-Man stuff. Okay.
where they like blast you with a Tommy gun. You know what I mean? Drive past. Time to pay your bills, Johnny. And, like shit like
But I
that.
don't wanna.
That's fucking awesome.
Anyways, just to wrap up the CFT stuff.
They're worth 800
what else?
million
So other
euros.
weapons possibly come: double barrel shotgun,
Oh, cool.
revolver shotgun. If you've
Oh,
ever seen one of those, it's very fucking cool.
yeah, they're really neat.
So those.
That's awesome. This
Yeah,
car's
so like
cool.
inertia, VoIP, malfunctions, new guns, new AI system, I guess, and then more stuff that Nikita wants to keep a secret.
Cool. I'm in. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's an exciting ass update, man. That's gonna be a really good time. Do they have a projection on like when they
yeah,
want
I
to
guess
release it
that's,
or
like,
anything?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
One
I don't
second,
know
I'll
if
see
they
I can
mentioned
find
that or not, but probably
But
not.
yeah, so I guess like that AI, like that'll actually be like how they act and everything.
Right. That's fucking
Um,
awesome. That's a really good idea. I really, really like that.
Stop.
Then more like just quality of life things.
Right. That's pretty sick. Yeah, just random little fixes and everything else, making the game a little bit easier to play. I'm down. I'm down with that scheme. That's a good scheme to me.
Can you stop, cat, please? Fucking.
And I guess they're gonna add like a lobby system as well, so it'll be a little bit easier for
Like grouping and shit?
like smoother for like doing groups and stuff like that. So.
That's cool. I'm down with that. Yeah, no, that's all good, man. That's gonna be a good time. Get into Tarkov if you don't play it already. If you have too much joy in your life and you feel like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you just need a little
Too
bit of it
happy.
sucked out. Go buy Tarkov. It's great.
Games give you too much
the
fun.
camel grind in Vanguard is doing that to me, man.
So yeah,
I
I wanted to ask you about that though, Kieran. How is the fucking new COD?
It looks good. Like
Yeah?
it's back to the Modern Warfare engine.
It's out
which I
now and
like
everything,
better.
right? Like it's like all released and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. And have you been playing it? Like you got some hours sunk into it now or what?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
Nice.
like it.
Are the guns like
It's World War II again, but it's
Yeah.
fun. Like I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that setting. I gotta be honest, they kind of loop me in with that kind of shit. I like the last COD that I bought before like Modern Warfare, obviously, was
World at War?
the World at War, or the World War II
So
one,
good.
whatever it
That
was.
game's just so good.
It was fun as fuck. Like I said, anytime a game is in a World War II setting, it just sucks me in. I'm like, you got me. I'm gonna buy it. That's cool.
I haven't checked out the campaign yet.
Oh, there is
but-
a campaign.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
awesome.
excited.
Cool. That's
It's-
what I
it's
really
like,
liked in
apparently,
that last one.
yeah,
was the campaign.
it
was a
fights
lot of
across
fun.
all fronts or something like that. So you like go to North Africa.
Oh, nice.
I think in there's the Pacific.
Yeah,
and
right. And like all the
there's a bunch
Eastern
of other
Front
ones.
shit,
Yeah,
Russia
yeah,
and all
the
that
Eastern
stuff.
Front.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I'll fuck with that for
Dude,
sure. I got
all of the hype videos for like the characters and stuff have been fucking really cool.
Yeah,
like,
eh?
is it like you have like a Captain Price kind of voice like narrating over it, and it's like sometimes you're the hunter.
That's awesome. Oh, I
And
got
then
the
it's like, then
mustache. I should do
sometimes
it.
you're the hunted, and it's like this Nazi just gets like
you're the hunter.
fucking beamed right then and there.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
it's like Paulina Petrova is always the hunter. She just like comes up and stabs this guy in the back of the fucking like gut and just like guts him.
Yeah, all right,
And it's
that's
like,
pretty cool.
whoa,
Yeah, that's
all
busy.
right.
That's
I was
busy.
like, I'm in.
Yeah.
All of them so far have been really good like that, where you're like, that's a badass fucking character introduction.
That's sick. Have the
Yeah.
has like the from like a gameplay standpoint and shit too? Has it been like okay balance wise and stuff? Have they been like pretty reasonable with each
Yeah.
other, or is there like clearly like more overpowered shit than others, or what?
I don't know. It's like I think a lot of the guns are still pretty much the same.
Right.
Like it's sometimes you get hit by people at range, sometimes you get hit by people close. It's really situational.
Sure.
Like, and even then, some people are just fucking good. So
yeah.
it
Right,
doesn't matter what they run; they're just gonna fuck you up. But I think it's pretty balanced, honestly.
Good.
I'm wondering what the integration is gonna be like when they do Warzone.
Yeah.
But-
That's when is that supposed to happen then?
Another month.
Another month, yeah, that would make sense, right? Because they can
Something.
kind of like use the data or whatever, you know what I mean, from the people that actually bought
Mhm.
the game, and they're like, okay, maybe we should tweak this a little bit before we put it in. Maybe we should fucking buff this
I'm
or
trying
nerf
to-
that or blah blah.
Trying to camel grind the MP40.
Just dying.
It's fucking the MP40. Like the toughest one for me in Cold War was this bloodthirsty challenge where you got to get 20 of them. In this, you got to get 30.
Oh, that's brutal. So they like up the ante a little bit on that motherfucker, eh?
Yeah, and then there are specific like attachment challenges
Right.
at a certain point. So like that one's gonna be annoying.
So does that mean like you have to have like a certain setup on the gun to like get the challenge?
You have to have you have to have a
Right,
certain
right.
setup
That's
plus
so
whatever
annoying.
attachments you want.
That's so
And then
annoying.
you have to get like a certain number of headshots after you've already gotten like a certain number of headshots.
It'll
So
do
it's like
does it do some like asshole thing where it'll be like you have to run like some like I don't really ever run suppressors very often, you know what I mean? So it's like those odd challenges where it's like kill 12 enemies while suppressed. I'm like, god damn it, I hate this.
it's
fucking
worse. It's
gun.
worse than that. It's
Oh
like
no.
it'll be like get 100 headshots with these specific attachments on your gun. And I'm sure that all of the attachments will be like against what you're trying to do. So you'll be like, "Are you need to be precise and get a headshot? Okay, here's this fucking bouncy ass fucking
Literally, yeah. You got to do it with iron sights and
Yeah.
like no foregrip and no recoil control. Yeah, it's like, oh great, that's
Exactly.
perfect. Make it easy on me.
Like that's exactly what I wanted to do.
That's
like,
my idea of an afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like I have like
That's
a
funny.
list a short list in my head of like 6. I'm like I might do those.
Right. It's just kind of
But
like
even
those are the
then-
ones you're thinking about.
Even then, I'm like I don't want to do any of them.
With the camo
like-
grinds, I guess that's mostly just like the guns that you like the most too, right? Where it's like
Mhm.
you just kind of want to grind them up because you like them and
Or
shit.
the ones that you're gonna have to like. I don't know. I'm hoping they do a good job of keeping everything balanced like they have in Warzone. Because if they do, I'm probably not gonna use any of them. Because a lot of them are like wonky, have fucking stupid sights. They're
Right.
World War II guns.
Yeah, right,
Like-
right. They're a little off, yeah.
They're
That's
off.
fair.
Yeah, like it's what it is. Like if you weren't shooting sideways with your M1 Garand, like you're not doing it right.
Ting!
but anyway, yeah, like so that's another one of the weapons that's in there too. So it's gonna be annoying.
That's interesting.
to
Yeah,
do.
it'll be crazy. Yeah, I'm curious to
Mm.
see when they launch it in a Warzone to see where it all like leads together.
This will be,
you know?
if
Yeah,
if
that's
it's all
cool.
balanced, then it won't have to do any of them. But if
Sure.
like one you have to use, I'm
Right.
like, well,
Well,
I don't want to
fuck.
go in with a not gold.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I have to
My
fucking
character,
have it.
my character has gold. I
It's
like,
kind of my
I
thing.
have to, it has to match.
Yeah.
Like it's just how it goes.
Like, fuck that shit. Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's-
Gotta grind it out.
Yeah, so I'm like begrudgingly doing it. I
Yeah.
guess.
And is the way it is what it is, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly. And like I don't know, I won't be doing anything tonight. I'm gonna go straight to bed after this. I'm fucking
Yeah.
super
I
tired.
was gonna say, it looks like you're dying a little bit there for sure. We got there was a couple of good
mix, but-
things there. Jared posted a good "Am I the asshole" that we should do last, and there was a today
Yeah,
I
let's do
fucked
those.
up that I posted. That today I fucked up made me chuckle pretty good, so we should we'll do that one first, and then we'll cap
Yeah,
it off with Jared's there.
My leg feels more like it's dying than anything, but
That's a problem.
I
So
don't
yeah,
want.
at
it's-
the very
I'm-
top of
I
this
can,
week's chat,
I can
there.
still wiggle my toes. It's good.
That's a good sign. Still feel that.
Yeah, like we're good. It's just a big goose egg, and it's very sore.
Yeah,
It's tender
that's
as fuck.
irritating. And I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, and then when I get back, we'll read this. It's the one at the very top. The today I fucked up one.
Today I fucked up. Today I fucked up and slid fucking leg first into a stump.
Oh my god, this is a huge one. I'm not reading this one. Martin
is
can
it?
read it. It's
Oh,
the
alright.
very first thing posted.
Today I fucked up.
I'll read the "Am I the asshole?" I don't even know how big the "Am I the asshole?" one is. I saw the title and I was just like, "Yep, I'm doing this one." And I fucking I just copied it. When did Brendan leave? Oh, there he is. Brendan.
Ah. That's not too bad. I'll read this if he doesn't want to do it. Accidentally. That does sound funny. This will be actually pretty good, I think. But yeah, I can definitely read it if no one else wants to.
Sure, Martin will read it.
Either way, one of us will read it. It'll be getting ready to be read.
I opened it. I was like, "This was a huge one. Martin can read this one. I'll read mine."
Yeah, so if you don't read it, I'll read it. It's up to you. All right.
Oh, you didn't really say. You just kind of.
Yeah, you just kind of dip.
Yeah, dude.
Uh, really?
You know what I just realized? This is funny
What?
as fuck. I had my mic muted through that entire thing since I got back. I muted my mic to go grab a drink.
Oh man,
Isn't that good?
That's
So,
so funny. We just had like a bunch of dead time. Awesome.
Yeah, just dead
Well,
air. So yeah, that's great.
Well,
That's
that's all right. You
that's
know
my
what?
bad,
You know what?
Jack.
TSN did that several times for
Oh,
the
good.
specific reporter.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
they had a big interview. So I think
So we
All
could
right.
hear you, but they couldn't hear anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there was nothing
Well,
on
it's a-
stream there. It was just you guys staring at a screen while there was no audio. Yeah, so yeah. That's what just happened for the last so sorry about that, chat. That is my bad. While I was reading that, I literally went back in my head and I was like, did I unmute when I came back? And then I looked at OBS and I'm like, I definitely did not. All right, yeah. We're good now. So I'm going to go ahead and restart reading that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, okay. So today I fucked up by accidentally implying to our babysitter that we want to have sex with her. For
Oh,
reference.
deja vu.
Wow, that's so weird. It's like I've heard half of the story. For reference, my husband and I are in our mid to late 30s, and our sitter is in her early or my sister. Oh my god, that would have been a way different story. For reference, my husband and I are in our mid to late 30s, and our sitter is in her early 20s. We have 2 kids, 5 and 3, and through the pandemic, my husband and I have both been working from home. For a while, we were taking shifts trying to watch the kids while the other had meetings, but eventually we resorted to hiring a sitter sometimes during the day to watch them and keep them occupied so we could work. We'd gone through a couple of sitters before landing on our current one. She's been absolutely fantastic. A dream with the kids and has been working for us for several months now. It's been such a godsend for us to hide away in our offices on our laptops undisturbed through the workdays, knowing someone's taking care of things on the other side of the door. The fucked up happened yesterday when we decided that we wanted to take a night out for ourselves, and then now the restaurants are opening back up again in our area. We had the sitter come over and we went out for a night of food and drink, our first date out at a restaurant in almost 2 years because of the pandemic. Our out at dinner was glorious, drinking and flirting and being adults outside of the real world, feeling like people and not just parents/workers trapped in our own home. We felt very energized and we knew how we wanted to spend that energy. But having young kids makes having alone time difficult. Our kids are fussy sleepers sometimes. We were joking to each other and saying that we should ask the sitter to stay later and watch the kids so he and I could have some private time uninterrupted. When we hired our first sitter, we took advantage of the fact that the kids were occupied by having a few sneaky quickies during the day while we were locked away working. We hadn't done that in a while now, and the idea of some sex this evening without the risk of a bargain was very appealing. Well, I need a drink here. There we go. When we got home, I was a little tipsy. The kids had been put to bed, but weren't really settled to sleep yet, so my husband went in to go check on them. I stayed, thanked our sitter for helping us have a wonderful night out. She was very friendly, as always, and assured us it was no problem. She'd help us out whenever we needed. And here's where I fucked up. My tipsy brain thought it would be cute to slyly joke about having her stay and watch the kids longer so my husband and I could have some sexy alone time together. One of those, as a joke, but testing the waters things, which already was crossing a line, but it makes matters worse is how I phrased it. She said when we looked so happy and rejuvenized that... Oh, sorry. She said we looked so happy and rejuvenized, said we must have had a great time out. I agreed and said it was so amazing and thanked her so much for letting us escape as a man and wife for a night to have some fun. She says something like, "No worries at all. Anytime you need me, I'm happy to help with anything." To which I say with a weary smile, "Well, we had been thinking about asking if you wanted to stay for a little while longer. We could have sex." Which, in my mind, I was trying to suggest that she stay a little longer to watch the kids so my husband and I could have sex. But that is not how it came out. I understand now that was clearly implied by my phrasing. Her eyes went wide, with her voice became hushed and serious, and asked if, hushed and serious, and asked if I was serious. And me, not understanding my fuck up yet, laughed and said that I was just teasing, but we'd certainly really enjoy it. We'd done it with other sitters in the past, but we didn't make her too uncomfortable, and she was completely fine. Oh my god. I think I'm treating the subject delicately because I'm talking about a completely understandably weird ask to say, "Do you want to babysit kids while we have sex in another room?" And she responded like she's shocked. She responded like she's shocked I'm asking, but is being super cool about it. She stammers a bit and says she'd love to stay, but she can't tonight. And I try to drop it, saying it's no big deal, thinking that we were just going to have sex anyways. It would just be it would have just been nice to have a guard, but she keeps insisting that she would, but she can't. She keeps stressing that she can't, and I'm starting to get that she's implying that she has her period. And I'm tipsy, and I don't really know what that has to do with things, or if I should be offering her anything. But I just keep assuring it's no problem. I keep assuring her that it's no problem at all at this point. I just want her to leave so I can jump on my husband. She continues to be apologetic as she says she would love to any other time, as she thinks we're amazing, and it's such a huge fantasy for her. And that's when something clicks in my brain and I get what we're talking about. I start to panic a bit and I backpedal saying, "Forget I ever asked." But she doesn't want me to feel like she's blowing me off or making excuses. And I'm trying to get out of it, but I'm too deep to say that there was a misunderstanding because she's so into it and supportive, and eventually we awkwardly hug and she then leaves. I freak out and I run into our bedroom to my husband and I spill out the whole story to him to what just happened. And he starts howling with laughter and I'm just stressing out. Ha ha. He's been making fun of me ever since, calling us swingers now. He's been telling me everything will be fine. Just tell her it was an honest mix-up. But this girl is great with our kids and has been a dream for helping us out, and I don't want to lose her as a sitter, and I'm afraid I just fucked it all up. I have no idea what to do now, and as I see it, these are the options. A, pretend like I don't even remember asking, was too drunk to have any idea what she's talking about when she brings it up. The coward's option, potentially mean and childish, but theoretically sparing us all embarrassment. Or B, explain truthfully what happened, that it was a misunderstanding and a risk making her feel completely embarrassed for being enthusiastically game and making our relationship with this amazing sitter very awkward. Or she might just have a big laugh over it, the adult option. Own your mistakes and clear the air. C, ghost her, sell her home, and move and change our names. The vacuum cleaner repairman option.
The vacuum. Oh my god, Breaking Bad reference.
That's a
Holy
great
shit.
reference. D, just roll with it and have a threesome with this girl. The heroic option. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Edit, blah, blah, blah. This is so encouraging. Update. Success! I had a chat with her yesterday. I was hoping to be like, success! We fucked!
You did it! You did it!
I had a chat with her yesterday explaining everything, and we both had a good laugh about it all. She is incredible and understanding and cool and made it not awkward. We all admitted to a fun mutual attraction, but we've agreed to keep things professional for now.
For
Or
She says babysitting
This
is
gets
just
better.
temporary for her, so when she's ready to move on, we may have an opportunity for some fun in the future when we're not in an employer-employee relationship. Damn.
for now.
Thank you for your encouragement, wise words, kind words, and funny words. I'm feeling much less stressed now.
That's
The
fucking
top
funny.
comment's so good. So does this mean you're gonna hire another babysitter to watch the kids while you all get down with it? Do you have a friend that you can recommend so she can watch while we all fuck?
That's so fucking funny, dude. That's incredible. I love that. D, just roll with it and have the threesome. The heroic option.
Comments like
Truly.
D, give her the D.
Truly a legend.
Yeah, give her
The D. That's so funny. Oh yeah, I was laughing my fucking ass off at that when I read that earlier. I was like, yeah, that's a good one. I knew it was a little long and shit, but I feel like it's long but worth it. You know, it's got some good twists.
This one comment: you found a unicorn,
Unicorn
on
on
accident.
accident.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Accidental unicorn.
There it is. I found it. Yeah, you found a unicorn on accident.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
You get my upvote, sir.
I hate you. Yeah, you do. You get
I
one.
hate you.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a good one. I had a good chuckle at that. That was good. Yeah, like I said, long but worth it. I feel, you know.
So dumb.
That was a good one. All right, you want to do yours, Jared?
Sure.
Do the am I the asshole there?
Oh, this is really short. I didn't even read it. I just saw the title. I was like, this can't not be funny. So
Oh
I
yeah, that's
just
so
stopped
short.
reading it.
Oh, you haven't even
It
read this
was-
one yet?
No, I just saw the title. I was like, this can't not
Hey,
be bad.
Oh, you maniac.
Yeah. Right.
All right. All right, we're good.
Am I the asshole for not letting my brother say the
stupid, man.
N-word?
This is stupid.
Is your brother black?
No,
little bit
well,
of
they are
context.
technically, but apparently, like, just
My
read it.
brother and I both have a black.
Sorry.
Huh? Alright.
Nothing.
All right, a bit of context. My brother and I both have a black mom. However, we both look very white, and so no one believes us when we say that we're black. People have actually bullied both of us in the past for calling ourselves black. A while ago, my brother and I were talking. We were throwing casual insults around as we normally do. And then all of a sudden, my brother calls me a yeah. Now,
He
this
calls
is
me a
normal
meh.
for us. Yeah. But as general rule, we've stayed away from the N-word. Now, I was very shocked when he said that. And I started yelling at him, like full-on rage mode. I told him all the reasons that he shouldn't have said that word. And he screamed back, "Why can't I say it? You're just being oppressive."
Okay. All
I just
right.
told him I didn't want to see him get bullied. I didn't want to see him get bullied more. He said, You lived your whole life the way you wanted. Now let me live mine. He hasn't talked to me since.
She's been rolling around saying the N-word like constantly. It's like, I don't need you anymore, sister. We're done.
I don't like either of them. I don't care.
That's not a
This
good.
wasn't as funny as I hoped.
That wasn't nearly as funny. That wasn't
I'm gonna
nearly
go
as
back
funny.
for more.
You guys suck. Both of you suck.
You're boring.
Neither of you are assholes, but you both wasted our time.
Yeah, you're both
Idiot.
shit.
Yeah, they're both assholes.
There we go. Top comment. Not the asshole. Either you're gonna yell it into him, or someone's gonna beat it into him.
Yeah, that's a good comment right there. Yeah.
No, nobody's the asshole in the situation. You're both morons.
Yeah,
Idiots.
you're both just dumb.
Idiot, moron, dipshits. That's not fun. On a side note, this fucking
won't you bring me a dream?
the liquor store in Stratford is constantly running out of Bush, so sometimes I have to buy old Milwaukee. And
My stepdad drank that.
it's a far inferior option. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what my dad drank when I was a kid.
It's horrible. I don't know. Maybe it got worse in the last like 30 years or something, but it's not.
Now he drinks Lucky.
Oh, Lucky. Okay,
Yeah,
so he just has horrible
gross.
taste.
Yeah, he just likes garbage beer.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
so
gross.
that's fair then. That makes sense.
You're lucky you get to the toilet.
Hey, I get it. That's funny. Well, what do you think, boys? Should we call it an episode?
Oh,
yo.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because I feel so much more tired, but it's because we had that fucking time rule back, so it's like really 11 o'clock. I don't want to go to
Oh yeah, I
bed.
guess technically it is, isn't
that
it?
does make sense.
That does make sense. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't even fucking think about that. Good call. Make sure you.
I was like, well, I'm really tired than normal.
yeah, that's it. Like
None of that
something's
was
wrong
English.
here.
Sorry.
Yeah, the message was relayed, you know. Oh, there we
Came
go.
across.
World's Worst Podcast, Sexiest Episode 69 in the bag.
Nice.
Done and done. If I could show you my tits on Twitch, I totally would pull out my nipples right now, but that is not allowed
Hey.
on the TOS.
They don't let you do that? You can't
No.
not even male boobies?
No nipples. You can't have nipples out. I should have wore like a mankini tonight. That's what I should have done for 69.
That's
That would've
funny.
been that would have been the shit. But I'm
Nice.
also
Like-
ashamed of my disgusting, horrible body and wouldn't do that because it's gross and I wouldn't subject people to that. That's. Ugh. But on that note, dude, go subscribe to my OnlyFans if you want to see my disgusting, horrible body. You can do that. World's Worst Podcast 69 in
Also,
the bag.
speaking of OnlyFans, we're still looking to have someone that has an OnlyFans as a guest.
Yeah, answer
you
your
know
fucking
anybody.
messages. All right, God damn it, you fuckers. All right,
If you know anybody,
Respond.
send them our way.
you bastards. We want to talk to you about your cool fucking job. It's sweet. I'm jealous, and I want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. World's Worst Podcast 69 in the bag. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you guys being out there. Hit the fucking follow button. Get us up there so we can get some cool
Yeah,
emojis in the
come
chat
on.
and shit. Let's do this
Come
shit.
on.
We got it, guys.
Do
it. Share it
You can
around.
do that.
Do it.
Or you're all a bunch of chomos. How's
Yeah,
that?
that's right. You wouldn't survive in prison. None of you. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We love you.